Hello, hello, hello. Hi, friends. It is good to see you. I hope all of you are doing really well. Hello, hello. Let me scroll down. Let me see who got first crew. I see Yule, Thomas, Liker, Esther, and Pauline. Thank you so much for being here early as I start the stream. Esther, welcome in. Thomas, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Pauline, welcome in. Donut, welcome in. Liker, welcome in. Yule, welcome in. Serenelle, welcome in. White Cat, welcome in. Lizzie, welcome in. Bloomstead, welcome in. Maria, welcome in. Fire Cutes, welcome in. Average J, welcome in. P Vermi, welcome in. Liv, welcome in. Mim Bim, hello. You guys remixed. Let's go. Liv, welcome in. Tia, welcome in. Davina, welcome in. Elia, welcome in. Jess, thank you so much for the 2-month resub. I appreciate it. Please enjoy all of your subby perks. And now the message is no longer annoying you. Let's freaking go. Cloud, welcome in. Plumlo, welcome in. Carolina, welcome in. Jess, welcome in. Peace, welcome in. Mario, welcome in. Always Raining, welcome in. Adu, welcome in. Katie, welcome in. Sodastrom, welcome in. Mimbim, welcome in. Fiend, welcome in. Ashara, welcome in. Social Science Nerd, welcome in. Maria, thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. Carolina, thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. Lex is wait, it's Lex is bad at games. I can read. My brain is totally wired today. Hi Lex, it's good to see you. I don't know why my brain immediately went like Lexus, and then I was like, that's not correct. But hi, it is good to see you. Micah, welcome in. Noisy, welcome in. Liker, thank you so much for the 30 stream streak. Let's freaking go. Yule, thank you so much for the 25 stream streak. Let's go. Erica, welcome in. Senanor, welcome in. July, welcome in. Mama Sim Streamer, welcome in. Black Angel, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing so well. Thank you for all those streaks. I appreciate it. Let's freaking go. Also, one of my lights isn't working. As in like my right one, it's really confusing because like normally I can actually, like when I look that way there's more light, and now it's kind of dark on that side, so I'm gonna see why that is happening. I think it's because it lost like connection to the Wi-Fi. Looks cozy. Okay, well, as long, oh, there we go. It's cozy, but it's just weird because then it's super unbalanced, and I have like light on that side and then not on this side. I can turn that down, that light again though, because I turned it up a bit. Also, what's on your face? Welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. And Frida, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Mary Hone, welcome in. And Jennifer, welcome in. That is fair. That is fair. You guys probably don't notice it that much. I notice it. Yeah, I changed glasses. I had a really when I wear these headphones, sometimes I get like the glasses, the other ones like obviously are bigger, so they weigh more on my face, and I get like irritation on my skin, literally just like from the glasses, not even because of the headphones, but the headphones just kind of like push down my glasses. And these glasses feel lighter, like I literally have more air between my skin and my glasses. So I was like, you know what, I'll just change glasses. But they're just more comfortable sometimes. But yes, I did. So it's fun that you noticed. Also, Maddie, welcome in, and Courier, welcome in. Also, Maddie, I haven't heard anything back yet from The Sims, but I'll keep you updated, okay? Also Noisy, hello, and Burb, welcome in. It's good to see both of you. I hope you're doing well. As you guys might notice, we are in the Minecraft category with a Minecraft title. I know not all of you are in the Discord, so just a quick little update. Unfortunately, the stream with Charlotte Tilbury had to be moved to Friday. I'm waiting on like a last little puzzle piece, like a bit of information from them, and they are trying to figure out why that piece of information is not there. So while they try to figure that out, I couldn't go ahead with the stream just yet. So I'm waiting on an answer from them. It will probably come in, but they just didn't have it yet. So we're waiting on it. And I said to them, you know what, then we'll just move it to Friday. So we'll be doing some makeup on Friday. And then today we're just going to be playing some mining and crafting, which means that I get to show you guys the storage room that I built. Like we started that on stream the last time that we played. I finished it and I'm really proud with how it turned out. I think I made it actually really cute, so I would love to show you guys. And then we're gonna try and build a moss farm slash a bone meal farm. I've never done this before. I did gather the materials apart from one block that I need. And I'm afraid we might have to go on an adventure, a scary adventure, to go get that block. Exactly, Social Sizer. I did change the design, to be fair. I got rid of the dome. It didn't look good after I added the rest of the roof, so I actually made a change, and now it doesn't really look like that anymore. But it's still really cute, and I actually love what I did, so I'm really excited to show you guys. Can't wait for the makeup stream, but I also love Minecraft, so I'm winning anyways. Let's freaking go. Sounds like a good week for you, Noisy. Also, Chris, welcome in. Little Chubby, welcome in. And Cuckoo, welcome in. And Acklin, welcome in. And Mark, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Scary adventure. Let me grab my popcorn. Hi, Miner Mom. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I need 2 copper light bulbs, which you can either craft with blaze rods. Well, I ain't going into the nether to get blaze rods. That is not happening. So the other option is to get them in a trial chamber, which I also don't like the idea of, but at least it's less scary than blaze rods in the nether and trying to find a fortress. So I guess that's my option then. So yeah, not stoked for that. Not going to the nether. No, that's a scary place. We don't go to the nether. You can either craft or mine is what I thought you were gonna say. Honestly, that's kind of true. We can either craft it or mine it. I really need to take you to a fortress someday. Nah. I mean, I did a bastion with Amber and we survived. So that was like pretty cool. That was last season though. But I also did a trial chamber with Amber and I survived. And if I don't drink any Omnius bottles before I go in, and I just literally go in and get the 2 copper bulbs and then go out again, like I'm not planning to actually do a trial chamber. We might have to fight some mobs, but if I prepare, like if I take food and stuff, and if I just make a little chamber outside so that I can, if I die, I'll just respawn right next to it so I don't have to. If you can do, okay, but I can do them with Amber. I can't do them by myself. You're braver than me going to a bastion. Amber and I did it together last season, and we were actually, I would say we were pretty smart about it. As in, we made like a little hut outside where we put like all of our valuables. So if we would die, we wouldn't lose everything and it would be like safely somewhere. Also, we basically took our bows and like we went just like slowly. It helps a lot if you have the mini map. Because on the mini map, we could kind of see where some of the mobs would be. We couldn't like necessarily see exactly where they were, but we could sort of see if they were like really close to us or not. And every single time like something scary happened, we just blocked ourselves in and then from there like killed them. And we just, specifically with bows, that was a good call so that we didn't have to go near any of the mobs to kill them. We could just kill them from a distance. So in the end, I would say like both of us were pooping our pants, but we definitely managed to do it. Like I think it was less scary than I expected. Still hella scary, but less scary. And true, I'm gonna have to fight the Ender Dragon. Obviously with the Girlypops at one point, but also in my own single player survival world, my like forever world. That was part of the charity. And well, we don't have to do it yet. If we first have to raise this amount. Right? That's like the 17k goal. So we haven't unlocked it. I'm starting to doubt my own goals now. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, if you usually play Bedrock, you usually don't play with mods, of course. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Hold on. I'm now starting to doubt my own goals, which is silly. Yes, it's the next goal. You believe in chat to reach that. You already are. You're like, it's gonna happen. I can feel it. Chris, thank you for streaking. Thank you. Let's freaking go. But yeah, I asked in our Discord, in our honey our honey chat, if anyone has any light bulbs, but no one has responded. I mean, in their defense, I asked it like half an hour ago. So if there is one person, I think it's Zombie. I know that Zombie and Amber and Malia have done like a couple of trial chambers together, but I don't know if any one of them took the copper blocks because we don't have any. Like, I checked all of our chests. I mean, I organized all of our chests. So in that sense, like, I know what we have and we don't have it, which is unfortunate. And now I'm worried it might be too big for my stove, but it's also oven safe. Sage green. Stop. That sounds amazing. There are blaze rods in the iron farm. As in, okay, but blaze rods are somewhat. You sure? Because those are like not super easy to get by, so I'd feel bad. I think I only need one. With that, I can craft 4 copper bulbs. 100% sure? That means I don't have to go to a trial chamber. Oh, that's also gonna make like the process of building it so much faster, because I was genuinely gonna worry that I wouldn't get to building today because I needed to. I think there's about 15. Okay, I think with one I can craft 4 copper bulbs, and I only need 2 for the automatic moss farm. It's in the room in the back. Okay. Oh my god. That saves me from having to go into a scary trial chamber. I mean, the thing is, I do think eventually it would be good to still go to a trial chamber, maybe just not today. But the copper bulbs, I think, would also work super nicely for the build that we're gonna do. Like, especially if you get them in like the second state where they start to rust a little bit or like oxidize. This is gonna make me want to play Minecraft. Yes, go for it. I love people helping each other out, but I also love stream entertainment. Okay, but Thomas, if in return you get more time with me actually engaging with redstone and making a farm, does that make up for it? Because I feel like you also enjoy that part. It just means I can get into building the farm faster. But like I said, I'll probably still at one point go to a trial chamber because I really like the copper light bulbs. I think they're really pretty and I would love to use them for our build. You're playing Minecraft already too. Let's go. Also, Crafty, welcome in, and Costite, welcome in, and Lavender, welcome in, and Molly, welcome in, and Finn, welcome in, and Olympia, welcome in. I hope you're all doing really well. I love it when like, I don't know, we've had this before when I was doing the previous season of Girlypop, but like when I'm playing Minecraft on stream, I feel like, I mean, it makes sense that a lot of people that are then watching Minecraft get excited about Minecraft again. Last season we started the Planty SMP, but I feel like just in general, I'm just excited to see how everyone's either getting into Minecraft or getting back to Minecraft, or sort of like realizing like, oh, I was already playing, but now I get to like share my excitement about Minecraft. And I don't know, it just always makes me so happy to see that so many people are excited about it. I know, Lex, I know. Isn't it wild? Isn't it wild? If we reach 17,000, I have to fight the Ender Dragon by myself in my forever world, which is scary. My boyfriend is playing. Yes, you should. I can only agree with that. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. The copper update has been so fun. I know. It has been so good. It's been so good. Unfortunately, obviously, we don't have it on Girlypop yet, but I have it in my forever world and I really enjoy it. It's really cute. I like the shelves a lot, which obviously doesn't have anything to do with copper specifically, but the shelves are so nice. I actually miss them a little bit. When I was building on Girlypop, I was like, I want to have my shelves. I didn't expect to like them that much, but they're really, really nice for decoration. Your Forever World is the first modded Minecraft you've ever played on. Isn't that nice to have modded Minecraft? Even if you have like lightly modded, I feel like there's just a couple of things that just are such huge quality of life upgrades. Shelves? Yeah, they added shelves. It's not like you would expect. I can show you what they look like. Hold on. But they're good. Like, I like them a lot. They did something pretty smart with it. So this is what they look like, and they have it for every single wood type. And basically, these are 3 slots where you can slot items in. Yeah, it's like you can have 6 by your door to swap your gear on the go, or it's like really even there are people that like they can be redstone powered, so you could even automate it so that like if you walk past it and click a button, it like swaps your hotbar and stuff like that. People already got really creative with this. But something that I really like for decoration purposes is, like, for instance, if you have a wooden pillar and you add this at the bottom, it basically makes it look like it's like a column with a bigger support at the bottom. Or if you add them at the top of a room, it basically looks like some sort of like a wall trim, or kind of like a frieze. And I don't know, I've seen people do incredibly creative things with this, also for designing like windowsills and for designing doors and for designing like archways and stuff like that. I just think people are getting so creative with building with this. And I saw a video the other day where people were talking about how Mojang doesn't want to add actual vertical slabs, or want to have you like put 2 different types of slabs on top of each other, because at one point someone apparently in an interview said that they are afraid that it will limit creativity. And I don't know, I'm like, I don't see how it would limit creativity, especially now that I'm seeing what people can do with these shelves. Like, they basically made a vertical slab with an indent. At this point, they might as well just give us vertical slabs, right? Like, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I very often have the thought, I want to have vertical slabs. There is a mod that's called Slabbies that apparently allows you to do exactly those 2 things. Like, they have vertical slabs and you can stack 2 different types of slabs. Yeah, they work well as interior walls. Exactly. So I've been thinking maybe in my forever world, I would like to actually download the Slabbies mod. The risk is that I'll get really attached to building with vertical slabs, and then I'll struggle to build in any other world. Hello, Nymphlora. Hello. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. I have not watched the Parrot Lives premiere. No, unfortunately. I saw that it was airing, but I was having dinner. I have a 2-hour break between co-working and gaming streams, and unfortunately, I actually need that time. But welcome in. It's good to see you. I'll definitely watch it. I might actually... I just realized I could potentially record a little reaction to it, but then it would only be on Friday. That is true, Thomas. That is true. I mean, at the same time, I've kind of already done this with the texture pack that I'm using. Getting addicted to your task channel. Let's go. We love it. We love it when people get productive. But I see that you're adding a break. Unfortunately, the taskbot does not work on gaming streams. So if you want to continue working, feel free to do that in our Discord. We have an integration. So if you have your tasks already set up, it basically works the exact same thing. Your tasks are still there, just not on stream, not in stream chat, but they are still there. So you can type ! Although in Discord, it's not an ! But a slash, and then have all the same commands as here. But we have the bot on pause during gaming streams, because then I want to focus on chatting with the chat, and it can be a bit hard if all the super sweet bot messages come in. Also, Kiwi, what the heck? Thank you so much for the 21 months. Thank you. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month more. And let's go. I hope you're doing so well. And Joanna, welcome in. I hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? With the Super Sweet Bot integration. So yeah, if you go to Discord, we have a Super Sweet Bot channel. And in there, you can literally type all the same things as you can do on stream. So you can create projects, you can have your backlog, you can have your tasks, everything that you're used to here on stream. It will even give you back like messages in a really nice format. So if you do like /backlog, it will give you like a really neatly organized message. And it's fully integrated. So even if I'm live, here on Twitch and we're doing co-working, and you want to, for instance, like create 3 projects with very extensive backlogs and you don't want to spam the Twitch chat, not that you would be doing that, but like some people feel a bit uncomfortable. They're like, oh, I don't want to, you know, put 5 million messages in Twitch chat. You can set it up in Discord and it will actually show up here on stream. Like it will show up on the task list. It will show up on your backlog here. So you can do that in Discord. Like you can potentially just work there. If you set up like personalized timers, you can set up like personalized POMO timers. So let's say we do the 50-10s, but you prefer to do the 25 minutes and then take 5 minutes break. You can set up like a little specific POMO timer for yourself by typing exclamation point POMO, then space, then the amount of minutes you want to work, and then the task that you want to work on. And then in the Discord, it will actually like tag you. It will, if you set it up in the Discord. It doesn't do that if you set it up here on Twitch, but if you do that in Discord, it will send you a little like ping on the Discord, like, hey, your timer has run out. So that is actually, I don't know. It's like, it's super convenient. Duke made it so easy to use this. And is still improving on the bot as well. Like Duke is working so hard. The timer thing. Yeah, it's one of those things that I feel like it's a really great feature, but I usually only explain it when people explicitly ask or when someone does it and then other people start asking about it, because I don't use it, so I always forget that it's a thing. My mom found the old handwritten notes I had and mailed them to me. Wait, but that's really cool. I love that. I love that. And yeah, co-working is perfect for something like writing. I feel like working in the Pomodoro method, I think it like actually came, I don't know if it came specifically from a writing community, but definitely from a creative community of people that like need to sit down, like do bigger illustration work or something like that, where it can be hard to get into the flow, or can be hard to take breaks when you're into the flow too deep. I want another timer because I have a meeting, for example. Yeah, exactly. That would be perfect for that. So you can basically create your own little POMO timers. It's really nice. Sorry, I have such an itchy eye out of nowhere. I had that earlier today as well. It's like hay fever, but I don't know what I would be having hay fever from at this time of year. It's not like there's anything blooming. It's actually the plants look very dead outside right now. Which always makes me a bit sad. Like I live in a street with a lot of like beautiful trees. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. I appreciate it. How was your stream? I see you're doing food and drink. Tell me everything. Were you cooking on stream today? That sounds amazing. But thank you for coming over. I appreciate that so much. And welcome in friends that came with the raid. Was it a hurry as usual? No worries. Thanks for telling me. I appreciate it. Well, then you guys have the honor of telling me what happened. Thank you for that shout out for everyone. Go drop your bum on the follow button right now. Fellow Dutchie. We love to see Dutchies on Twitch. I'm Dutch as well. I do stream in English, but I am Dutch. But welcome in. Let me say hello to all of you. Stave, welcome in. Tsuyuki, welcome in. Omatave, welcome in. Ruben, welcome in. I hope you're all doing so well. Got Minecraft lessons today. Wait, what? Really? No way. What were you learning? Because Minecraft's a big game, so there's a lot to learn. I'm still very much learning. We're actually going to learn together today. I'm going to try and build a moss farm, an automated one, because we're going to need it on our little Girlypop SMP server. Everything. That's a lot. That's a lot to take in one stream. But I really appreciate the raid. I really, really do. I actually have a little raid video. It's like a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community that I would love to share with you guys. She's new to the game. I love that. That's a unique experience. Being new to Minecraft is like, I sometimes wish I could go back to that time where I didn't know anything. It's like an exciting time. But yeah, I would love to show you that video. It's like a quick introduction to what you can expect from these streams and the community. And I'll see you guys on the other end of the video, okay? Welcome in. My name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here. And a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands, and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos.
Did you just try to eat the creeper?
I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone. She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy.
Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point.
I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals.
I'm a lemon.
Wow. I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty.
Ew, that one's even saltier.
I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry. I never realized that you don't chew on mayo.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That was the cheeky little raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much again for the raid. We'll be playing some Minecraft as well. I'm just waiting for the ads to run so that no one misses something when we go actually into game. Today we're going to do a couple of things. I'm first going to show you guys what I've built today. Or not today. I didn't build it today. I shouldn't pretend like I did. It's a big build. I worked on this build for like the past week. I made a new storage room for me and Amber. Amber and I are living in the same area on the server. And I made a very Girlypop server room. Not server room. Wow. My brain is functioning apparently. But storage room, that's the word I was looking for. I made a storage room for us. And I organized everything. And then we're going to go and get the final ingredient, like the blaze rod from the iron farm. So we can actually finish the last thing we need for the automated moss farm. And then we're going to have to find a spot where we can actually make this. And we're going to have to start building. We're going to follow a tutorial that I found. And like I said, I've never done this before. You expect a big server room with air cons and everything. Shit. I'm not going to be able to live up to that expectation. Next time I'll build that. Promise. But yeah, I'm very excited to show you guys. And also to follow this tutorial and see if we can actually make a functioning moss and bone meal farm. The interesting part is, 1, I've never done this before. And 2, I want to slightly adjust it because I saw this in Sev's YouTube video. She changed something in the design, and I think I understood what she did, but she changed something in the design so that the bone meal actually doesn't automatically feed back into the farm, but she keeps it separate because I really want to save our bone meal as well. That would be so boring to build. Yeah, it would probably be, well, I don't know. Have you seen, probably not, but there is a Minecrafter on Hermitcraft, which ironically enough, we're actually using part of his farm design today because he designed part of our automation in the farm that we're using. But Mumbo Jumbo makes automated, functional, like animated basically, fans and windmills and stuff. So when you look at his builds, they could be like a huge server room. And it actually looks interesting and it's pretty impressive. Also, hi, Ellen. Yeah, that happened yesterday. The Sims team donated $5,000 to the campaign, which has been pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. I'm just quickly gonna scroll up. I've had the privilege of guiding wait, why can I not read today? I'm like so bad at reading. I'm like struggling with everything. See, I can't read. Okay, I'm just gonna read in my brain because if I try to read out loud, I'm literally stumbling over my words and it annoys myself. Okay, I actually read the whole message. I don't know what was going on there, but I was not getting through that sentence. And I was like, you know what? I'll just read it in my brain. But I love that. I love that you guys have a community server, and it's a good stage. It's a good stage to be at, to like actually, you know, not die every night because you have a place that you can sleep and you have a house and stuff. That is definitely, that's a good one. Mumbo Jumbo. I love Mumbo Jumbo. Honestly, he is so fun. Also, hi Faye, welcome in, and Hollow, it's good to see you. But yeah, it is actually very funny. So I looked up something. That's what I need the copper bulb for, because there is apparently a little contraption, a little redstone contraption with a copper bulb and a repeater that initially used to be really complicated to build in Minecraft, but he simplified it to basically like those two blocks. So you just need the copper bulb and the repeater, because the copper bulb, when turned on, emits a 15 redstone signal, which can then be repeated by the repeater. And it's like, that used to be more difficult or like more complex to build. And he calls it the copper flip-flop. Like, he designed this. And then people basically took that design and put it into a moss farm design. But he came up with the copper flip-flop. The only reason I know is because I literally went onto the Minecraft wiki earlier to see if there was a replacement for the copper bulb in this specific design. Because that's how bad I didn't want to go to the trial chambers. I was like, I'm gonna see if I can work around this. Also, Cozy Torrent, thank you so much for the 14 months. I appreciate it. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's such a long time already. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I really tried to find an alternative to the copper bulbs, but unfortunately they are a quite revolutionary block in Minecraft, apparently. Like for people that do redstone designs, it is a block that does something that no other block does, so you can't replace it in the design, unfortunately, unless you change the entire setup. Faye, thank you so much for the $1.40. Hold on, I actually need my browser open anyway, so let me go into my donations dashboard. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Not the cents again. I mean, 240.40 is satisfying. But let me add a stamp. There we go. Another mustache on my arm. Hi, I despise you. Hi, I know. I love this. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Also, I don't know who, because obviously the team, like, we have quite a lot of people fundraising on the team, but the team is getting closer to 26,000 at this point. I think some of the other people in the fundraising friends team have been doing a really good job in the past day, because yesterday we just passed 25k and now we're on our way to 26k. That's actually wilding. Like, at this point, the whole team has raised like 10k on top of what we've raised, which I remember last year when I started the fundraising friends team, I was like, oh, I really hope, you know, that some people want to join in, and, you know, any dollar that we can raise extra because there's more people joining the campaign is going to be so impactful. But I don't think in a million years I would have expected that so many people would join in and everyone would like just, you know, rally behind all of us to like, as a team. Next to what this community has raised, as the team on top of it has raised another 10,000. I'm like, that is so good. I'm so happy that I started a team and that I asked people to join in, because that's like 10k. That's so much money. Like, that's because there's like multiple people joining in. Like, I don't know. It's just, it blows my mind how much of an impact you can make if you work together. I don't know. It's just every single time I see it. Elia was like, no, not happening. Not the cents. Thank you so much for the $1.60 donation. I appreciate it. Hold on. There we go. Also today I am going to we're gonna watch some Minecraft video or Minecraft videos. We're also technically gonna watch a Minecraft video together. That's not even a lie. We're also going to watch I think 2 Movember videos, and I'm gonna do some giveaways today as well. So fun shit coming up, you know. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. But thank you for those donations. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I did notice that the ads are over. So I am going to go. We're going to go into game. I'm going to actually need the Girlypop in logo. And I'm going to have to make sure that this is actually capturing mining and crafting. There we go. Let's hop on to the server. Oh, it is nighttime. Hold on. Also, I got a horse. I ran into him and I tried to tame him, and I tamed him after 2 times. So now I have a horse, and his name is Callus, like the horse in The Last of Us. But we're just gonna plop the bed down here. Decent speed, I know, right? And I like that it's a fully black horse. I thought that looked pretty cool. So now we have a horse. While I fell asleep, you guys already saw a little sneak peek. But look, oh, this is my cat. I got multiple cats. Yo, thank you so much for the horses. This is for you, Callus or Phallus or whatever. Also, Maggie Hyde, is good to see you. And Anna, welcome in. And Irene, welcome in. Faye, thank you for the horses. Callus, do you see? They all appreciate you very much. They put in some horses in chat as well. Thank you, Burb, for the horses. Let's go. But look, I made a pathway even. Olympia, thank you for the horses. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And Anna, thank you for the horses. Callus, they all love you. They all love you very much. Let's go. This cat doesn't have a name yet. I haven't decided. But look, I got a lace. By accident, by the way. I wasn't meaning to go and get a lace. I was literally just traveling to take some screenshots for an area that we could potentially do the big team build on. I was literally location scouting, and then I found a lace. And now we have 3. We have the one living outside, and then we have 2 on the inside. But yeah, this is what I ended up with. So like you can see, I changed out the dome because after I finished the roof, the dome looked like an awkward bulpy. Like a tiny, tiny little bulpy. It didn't really look like a dome anymore. So it looked rather awkward. So I changed it to a majestical tower, which I actually think turned out really cute. I like it a lot. Also, hi Izzy, it's good to see you. I finished like all the little details. So we have the lanterns everywhere, and we have the planter boxes, and on the side, we have like these cutesy little frameworks and stuff. I don't know. I really tried to make it look cute. Are you Picasso? I like it, Picasso. Yes, I am actually. But yeah, I made sure that the outside of the build is also like cutesily decorated, and that when you walk around it, I don't know, it just feels welcoming, I guess. That's something that I really wanted to have. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That's Amber's house. So it's like you can walk from here and then you can go into the storage room. We now have mailboxes as well, and it's actually functional. Like we can send each other mail. This is where we can receive mail. So that's the Amber. That's Rosanna. And then on the inside, we actually have a mailbox that we can use to send mail as well. That's a mod on the server, and I really like it. And I like that we now both have our own little mailbox. You introduced me to Minecraft and modded Minecraft, and now it's one of your favorites things. Stop. That's really cool. I love that. I love that. Thank you. for telling me. That's really cute. I add a little pressure plate so the door opens automatically. You have to ignore this chest because this is all the stuff that we need for the build that we're doing today. I already prepped it. But this is our little entrance. So this is where we can send mail to everyone on the server. When are you playing on the Dutch SMP? Probably never, because I don't want to stream in Dutch. Which is kind of like a major struggle. Also, I personally don't think I would enjoy the setup of the creator SMP. I don't think I really like how they're playing. Like, I like watching it, but I wouldn't enjoy playing, like, ever. No. Like, my audience is like 8% Dutch. So I would lose 92% of my viewers if I started streaming in Dutch. And also, I don't really like the Dutch streaming culture. Like, it's very ons kent ons. If that makes any sense. I don't know how to explain that in... It's very much like a bubble. And I know a couple of Dutch streamers and I like them personally, but like as a bubble, I don't necessarily enjoy the Dutch streaming bubble, especially on the SMP. Yeah. And I'm like friends with a couple of people on the SMP actually. But like outside of the SMP, like I'm sort of friends with Panji. Like we met a couple of times. I wouldn't call us like close friends or anything, but like we know each other. And Lien, obviously, Jelleke. Like there's a couple of simmers or other like Dutch streamers that I know pretty well. Fems as well. But I just don't think I want to stream in Dutch. I don't think I would enjoy it. But welcome to the storage room. This is where I organized all of our stuffs. And let me tell, oh wait, there, hold on. There's a fence post there. This is not supposed to be here. You didn't see that. That didn't happen. This is where I organized everything. Is the first name you said the guy who screams about soccer players? Oh, I actually don't know if he does. Panji normally doesn't stream in Dutch. He only started streaming in Dutch because of the creator SMP. He normally streams in English. He's on Lifesteal SMP as well. He's a pretty big Minecraft streamer. He's very nice, actually. Very chill dude. This is where we have our food. This is where we have our enchanted books in a little bookcase. This is where we have all the wood types that I neatly organized. This is where we have all of our plants. So we have our flowers and our plants. And this is where we have all the other things and our valuables. And then we have my cat. Oh, could be that he's Dutch. I don't know, actually. And then we have an upstairs floor as well. And this is my little bedroom in the storage room. This is like my little room upstairs. And then on the other side, we have Amber's room. Look, Amber hasn't decorated her room yet. So she'll probably do that eventually. And then we both have like an extra bedroom. Well, I still live in the house as well. I still have my bed there. But I figure it is just nice, depending on where you are, that you can sleep if needed. So this is my little bedroom. And then we have our special tower. I moved our allays in here because I don't know. I initially had them in our bedrooms, but they kept escaping. It was really annoying. Like they kept flying out so far that they would break the leads. But this is where we have all of our tools. So we have like spare armor, practical tools, weapons and other things. And we have like our good tools on the wall, and then that's my armor, my spare armor, and that's Amber's spare armor. And this is the best part. That's our head room. We have one player head. And then we have a bunch of mob heads, and this is all of our spare heads. This is all the heads that we have double. So I only put one of each on the wall. So yeah, that's just our tower, you know. Who's the player? Oh, I think it's 402 or Blinksy. One of the, I think it's 402 actually. Oh, Blinksy, it's Blinksy. I always forget who has that head. Spare heads is a wild thing to say. I know. But yeah, that's I know, everything's like looking cozy, and then we have, you know, a wall of heads that you can see as well from downstairs. But yeah, what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna go and we're gonna go get a blaze rod. The glass ceiling floor is so nice. Thank you. I was really happy when I put that in. Like, I felt really inspired. We're gonna go to villager trading. And then we're gonna... See, we are not the only ones keeping heads, okay? And I can promise you, we are also not the only ones with multiple. Yeah, it is Sakina. 100%. 100%. See? We're not the only ones. That's just part of the game experience. So in the back room... Oh my god, there is blaze rods. Let's go. Now everyone thinks that I actually made that achievement, that advancement. Everyone's gonna think that I relieved a blaze of its rod. I did not do that, in fact. I haven't even been to the nether. What's your fave gemstone? IRL, not Minecraft? Ooh, good question. I really like... Wow. Labradorite. It's one of my birth stones. I have two. Labradorite and lapis lazuli. I used to love lapis, but I kind of grew out of it a little bit because I used to have everything in blue and I don't really wear blue that much anymore. But I still really love labradorite. The only unfortunate thing is that it's usually matched with silver and not with gold. I have a lot of jewelry with that gemstone in it, but unfortunately that's all silver, so I don't really wear it right now. Your space is kind of a jump scare. Yeah, that's the point. Minecraft destroyed lapis. Wait, really? Minecraft was the cause? Oh no. So I think we need redstone and copper. Oh, okay. I don't have a lot of copper. We might have to go mine some copper, or is this enough? Yeah, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. That gives us 4. Oh, that's enough. Oh my god. I don't have to go do anything. Ugh, that's perfect. I love it when I don't have to go do anything. When I don't have to go do scary things. There was something. Oh yeah, my fence post that I needed to clean up. Okay, so then we actually have everything we need. We have all the materials. Also, hello. It is good to see you, Mifa. I hope you're doing so well. Thank you so much. This is my storage room, or not mine. This is mine and Amber's storage room. I built it for us. We also have a house. Amber built our house. So that's our house. And that's our storage room in the back. And then we also have potentially a couple of really cursed farms. So cute and girly. I was like, I want to build the maximum Girlypop building. I want to like someone puked Girlypop all over it. Also, Madison, welcome in, and Dan, welcome in, and Alma, welcome in. I hope you're all doing so well. And thank you for the streaks, Meggie and Anna. Those are such long streaks. Speaking of the farms, let's actually go take a quick look because I think I love cutesy Minecraft. Same. It makes me so happy. I think I need to quickly go check. Oh, no, sorry, Elma. The makeup stream is moved to Friday. Unfortunately, I'm waiting on like a final piece of information from Charlotte Tilbury, and they didn't have it ready yet. So we worked really hard to do it today, but we just had to move it to Friday. So I'll be doing that on Friday. I have to wait even longer to unbox my makeup. It's really difficult. Oh yeah, that farm is working really well. Like, in case you guys were wondering, we have so much of every color now. Look at how much wool we have. It's actually a lot, but I think we're going to use a lot in our build, so it's going to be fine. Let's go. Almost 100 times. That's amazing. Also, sorry, the song we're listening to, I can't listen to that another 2 minutes. I just can't. let's quickly organize all of this. Let's snip the bees. That sounds very bad, but we're not actually snipping the bees, okay? We're snipping the... And then... Oh, I didn't mean to swap that. Then we're actually going to have to go and find a spot where we're going to build the moss farm. Which... I actually don't know how big the footprint is, so maybe we have to watch part of the tutorial first. The tutorial is only 5 minutes, so we can basically watch the whole thing. And then see, like, where we need to go. The bees! Don't worry, the bees are okay. The bees are very happy. I made them a little home with flowers in it. Look. They have a little yellow home with sunlight and flowers. I'm pretty sure they're happy. Whoa, that bee almost flew out. There we go. Look at how much honey. Would be a happy bee, right? That's what I'm saying. I mean, now that we've gone from the happy bee situation, we're not going to talk about the cow situation, okay? We don't talk about the cow situation. Oh, I didn't mean to place a torch. Closing your eyes right now. Yeah. Yeah, this is... everyone collectively close your eyes. Just waiting for all the goodies to come in. Yep. There we go. You only see hearts. Exactly. They're really loved. Let's see. Yeah, that's still... Hopefully, after today, we don't need this farm anymore. This is basically a manual bone meal farm for if we have, like, excess seeds from our little farm over here, but... Thank you for your sacrifice, right? That's what I'm saying. Thank you so much. Thank you, cows. You did so well. You served us well. Okay, let's quickly go to sleep. So that it's daytime, so that we can actually, like, watch the video. Well, you know what? We can watch the video now during nighttime. Then I don't sleep. Then I only sleep once we're done watching the video. Hold on. I think for now it might be easier just to share my screen. I later can put the tutorial down below on the screen so you guys can, like, follow along as I'm watching. Just gonna make sure that you guys can actually hear everything. There we go. Okay, so this is the tutorial we're following. Like I said, I already gathered all the materials. I just now need to know how big of an area we need so that I can, like, pick a good location.
All the materials you'll need to build this tutorial. The area needed for this tutorial is a 12 by 15.
Okay, 12 by 15. Okay. So let's start by finding a spot. Oh, sorry, wrong screen. Where we can do 12 by 15. Then I actually do want to sleep first. Because 12 by 15 is not super big, but the footprint of the total build will eventually be... That's the exact video. Honestly, I think I got that video through another person using it, and it's like the most recommended tutorial. Okay, so listen, I would like for this to be close to the rest of our farms just because it's convenient. Then I don't have to, like, walk 5 million blocks to go get to the farm. So let's see, maybe behind here we can, like, flatten out an area a little bit. I mean, flattening it out is going to be a pain in the ass, but we can. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just put it right behind our sheep farm. I think that would actually be nice. But I think I want to keep it, like, 1 block elevated. I do like that, but... Oh, I love having good tools. So satisfying. Okay, let's not go further than that because that's where it goes up even more. Let's see. I mean, 15 by 12 is big, but also not that big. Like, I think if I flatten this out, we're already going to have enough space. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is nice to have you today. Okay, I'm sorry, Tree, but I'm afraid you're going to have to go to sacrifice. Oh, wrong tool. But it's going to be worth it. Also, hi, Pata. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's go a little bit further. But we don't have to go that much further. Okay, you know what? We might as well just go all the way to that end. Then we surely have enough space to work with. I'm definitely going to have to replace torches, though, because I'm basically breaking all my torches now. And that means that mobs are going to spawn here, and I do not want creepers to get... Why is this here? I do not want to get creepers to get anywhere close to this build, because I don't want them to blow it up. Because that would suck, because getting the sheep in there, I don't know, for anyone who's ever built a wool farm, it's a nightmare. Working with sheep is annoying. And we need 15. So let's make this flat as well. Nothing tops villagers, that's true. Villagers are definitely a test of patience. Villagers are annoying as heck. That is very true. Let's go get rid of this as well. I think I have like too much of an area flattened out now, but I think that's okay. That is okay. I didn't mean to place that one. There we go. Okay, let's count again how much we have now to see if we have the right space for it. If we start here, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that fits easily. I would actually prefer to put it to back even so that we have a little bit more space here. So that if we want to put like a build around it, that's going to be a bit more comfortable. And then we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so that's a bit tight. I think I want to add a little bit of space here. Because that feels a bit cramped. Do I have a hoe on you? Not on me, but we're close to the storage room. Why? You mean to get rid of these trees? Oh, that. Oh. Oops. I can get one. I actually made an efficiency 5 hoe. Oh, I could hoe the pathway. Oh, like that. Well, I think I'm gonna go get my hoe. Because these trees are, it's impossible to take them away with anything else. But good point. Yeah. I always forget you can do that. I probably, it's because I almost never have a hoe on me. Let's see. Okay. That is still a bit crammed in that corner. Also trying to terraform like a little bit so it like the terrain doesn't look super straight. It kind of does already, unfortunately, but we can fix that here a little bit. Let's do that. Oh. Because otherwise we'll have a moss farm, but the area around it's going to look terrible and I'm going to hate myself for that. So let's actually fix it. The giant allium. Honestly, I didn't notice it either until you asked me if I had a hoe on me. And then I was like, oh, probably there's a reason for you asking. So then I checked and then I saw that it was there. Okay, but that was 15. So if we do 1, 2, 3, then I can just take these away. And then we have a little bit more space here. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good area. Let's get our hoe. Hehe. It just, ow, magically appeared. Yep. The only downside is we're going to have to like probably get rid of that tree and make a pathway that goes back here. But I think we can fix that. That should be fine. And then I'm going to have to get a little chest and get all the materials so that we have all of them ready to start following the tutorial. I'm a little bit nervous. Is that weird? I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to understand what I have to do and then I'm going to feel really silly. No, they go over there. It will be okay. I hope so. I hope so. Just getting rid of all my shit. The wheat seed are supposed to go in the other thing in the farm chest. Okay, let's get our stuffs. Oh, and our hoe. Hold on. Performance anxiety. Exactly. Exactly. There we go. And not understanding things is part of redstone. That is true. That is true. Do we think everything will fit into my inventory? It does, but then I can't carry the chests. So let's go. Now I can. I will understand less. Okay, fair enough. I was already pretty happy when I was like I looked at the video the first 3 seconds to see the ingredient list, the build materials, and I actually recognized every single item that I needed. And I actually knew their names and I could look up the recipes and I was pretty proud of myself. I didn't know the recipes by heart, but at least I recognized what it was and that made me happy. Oh. I can't reach all the blocks. That's annoying. Am I? Yeah, I am picking them up. Okay, hold on. There we go. Ow. No one saw that. I didn't fall. Okay, we're gonna need my chests because I already noticed. Oh. Oh, now I picked them up. There you go. Let's put the double chest here. And then let's put everything we need. No, we don't need steak for the build. Let's put everything we need for the build in the chest. I need to clean that out. I need to clean that out. We need the chests for the build, actually. And then I might go dump this stuff away because I was almost going to put it in the chest, but I feel like I'm going to probably... Oh my god, I'm going to fall in there so many times. I can't wait until we fix the path. Falling and upstaan. Upstand. Falling and upstand. Yes. That is... I love that. That's like the monkey comes out of the sleeve kind of translation. Also, hi Nora, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Oh, good point. Yes, we'll definitely have to place some torches. Good shout. Let me actually take some. I I have all of these. Where did I sort those into? Oh, I think I put them in the leaves chest. Yeah, I did. Look at how many weird alien blocks we have, actually. And then we have the mushrooms. I think they are in here. Yep. Okay, let's sleep first, and then I'll light up the area. Also, hi, Fabs. Welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. It is good to see you. Okay, and then I'm gonna do that. Yeah, there you go. Now you guys can also see the video so that if we're gonna watch it, or if I'm gonna like watch parts, you can actually see what we're gonna be doing. I mean, the tutorial is 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Obviously, we're gonna take at least 10 times of that, but I've also seen like Minecraft tutorials that are already like an hour long because it's such a complicated build. So I'm confident we can do this. Let me actually place some torches before we do anything. I think this area around here is generally pretty well lit up, but I also know that creepy crawlers still spawn here, so we'll be able to see at night how much actually spawns in the area, but I did light up this area because I was building farms here before, so. You found the tutorial really easy to follow. That helps. That's good. That makes me happy already. Okay, so I think with that, that should be lit up enough. We're going to be building in the middle, so. Okay, so let's start watching. Is that really loud for you guys? You don't hear it at all. Hold on. It turned my browser again. Like it turned it off. Okay.
15. So what you need to do is mine out a 7x3 area. Now you want to mine out these.
Okay, a 7x3 area, which seems to be too deep. Also, I'm gonna quickly. Steph, that doesn't work. If you use a hoe on a path. Oh, and then obviously, because there's no water, it returns back to dirt. I was like, that doesn't work. I'm literally just hoeing the ground, but you're smart. You're a smart lady. The question is, it says 7, but then in what area do I start the 7? Is it in the corner? Is it in the middle?
2 blocks stretching across. Once you've done that, you want to complete this staircase by removing these blocks like.
Okay. I think that's gonna. Do I just start on this side? Doesn't the other mouse button do it directly? No. Look. I wish it does, but it doesn't. But 1, 2, 3. Okay, my shovel is too efficient. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's like an entrance. I think it might be. I don't know, actually. How's the farm going? We literally just started. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1. Oh my god, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then it needed to already be too deep, right? There we go. Okay, let's go back. See, this is why it takes really long to follow tutorials, because I keep going back to see what exactly we needed to do.
Once you've done that, you want to complete this stack.
No, that's 1 block.
Now you want to mine out these 2 blocks stretching across.
He has a texture pack, which makes it really confusing to see if it's 1 or 2 blocks, but I think it's actually 1 block because it's supposed to be a staircase. So there we go. Okay.
Once you've done that, you want to complete this staircase by removing these blocks like so. Now on the bottom blocks, you want to place redstone torches and redstone dust above them like so. Once you've done that, you want to...
Okay. So we're going to already get into redstone, guys. Also, I do not need my hoe, so I'm gonna redstone torches, redstone dust. I have no idea what this does, but it does something. Okay.
I'm gonna place a normal piston stretching across, so it's on the first layer of redstone and above the...
Okay, so then we're gonna need the pistons, which I made, so that should be good. That did not place at the correct place. Hold on. What are we making? An automatic moss and bone meal farm. Because we're gonna need a lot of that when we are making The Last of Us.
Redstone torches, you want to place sticky pistons so they're activated, like so.
Okay, apparently I made a... Oh no, we'll probably need another piston later. Also, hi Joey, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Okay, well that's working. That looks correct. Let's go.
Remove this block next to redstone dust and one next to it. Add a repeat on 4 ticks. Remove...
Hold on. See, that's when he like loses me. So we have to remove the block. And then we place a block. He doesn't say that, but I'm assuming we place a block. And then we have to do, what did he say? One of these in 4 ticks. They didn't have it in your size. Oh no, I hate that. I'm so sorry. That sucks. Okay, so we add, hold on. We add this. 1, 2, 3. What? He says 4, right?
Dust and one next to it. Add a repeat on 4 ticks. Move these...
Is 4 ticks just 3 times? Okay. I assumed that, but I wasn't sure, so I wanted to watch again if he also clicked 3 times.
2 blocks, add a note block with a observer face.
A note block and an observer facing it. See, this is why you follow tutorials, because I would have no idea what I'm actually doing right now. And an observer. A note block. His note block faces the other way around. Can you mine? Oh, you have to mine it with that. There we go. That's probably his texture pack. That is the correct way. Right? Yeah, the observer is now looking at the note block. His little facey is towards the note block, so that's good. Okay.
In it. To see if the pistons actually work, just right click it and it should work.
Oh. I've built something that works. Let's freaking go. Okay. That's cool.
This. Knock out these 2 blocks, add a solid block at the back of it, and repeat it on.
Okay. A solid block and a repeater. Solid block and a repeater. Solid block and a repeater. And then
4 ticks.
Also 4 ticks. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Also, hi, Blending, and welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And I was too late. No. We hate it when times don't line up. That sucks. Okay, let's see.
Break these 3 blocks here, add a solid block here, and this...
Hold on. 3 blocks there. I'm like, I pause a lot just to make sure that I don't get information overload. Like, just so that I can take it step by step, because I'm afraid that if I don't pause every single time, I will listen to the instructions and then have to rewind, and that's annoying. He places another solid block. over there. Oh, sorry. I usually only do the cheer on the builder for Sims builds. Not because I don't want to turn them on. I literally just forgot to turn them on today. Like, it's a separate little step that I have to take to remember. Hold on.
This is where your lever's gonna go.
Okay. I have the lever. Hold on. Where did I put that? Oh my god, the lever is the one ingredient that I forgot to make, I think. I keep calling it ingredients as well. Lots of cheers. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think I genuinely forgot to make a lever, which is very silly. But I don't see it, so I'm gonna quickly... Luckily, that's one of the ingredients that is easy to make. I got this. I can make one. Okay. Let's go. I mean, I can make one, but I hate it when that happens. Still, I love having a pressure plate more than not having one. Redstone ingredients. I'm actually building with redstone today, and like complicated things. I've never done this before. I mean, it's not like I've never done anything redstone before. Yeah, okay, so it's just that. I thought that, but I wasn't sure. I've done redstone things before, but I think this might potentially be the most complicated that I've ever done. Let's get a lever. I also, in my brain, a lever is called a lever. I don't know if that's an accent thing, probably. Ingredients is a good name for it, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I feel like. Okay. Let's hop back and then sleep, because I don't like, we light up the place, but at the same time, I just don't like building in the dark. Sometimes they forget a single block. No, I remember actively that the lever was in the list. Main reason being, I wanted to make it and I realized we didn't have any cobblestone. So I went to mine cobblestone for the lever, and then I came back and I proceeded to forget to actually make the lever. So I'm 100% sure I saw it on the list. I just forgot to make it. So this is on me. This is definitely on me.
Place a repeater on 2 ticks here and another one on 1 tick.
Okay, 1 tick and 2 ticks. Let's get the repeaters again. So we have this one, and we have this one, and then it was 2 ticks and 1 tick, right?
Break these 3 blocks here, add a solid block here, and this is where your lever's gonna go. Place a repeater on 2 ticks here.
Yeah, okay, 2 ticks. So that one needs to go like that. Hold on. Yeah, I did it correctly. Also, hi, Dea. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. I hope you're having a good day so far.
Yeah, and another one on 1 tick. Remove this block here, add a redstone comparator, and move these.
Okay, so we need the comparator. On the... Wait, where is that? There. No. There. And there. Like so.
2 blocks here, add a redstone.
2 blocks and then a redstone torch. I honestly, like, it's not a fast process, but if I just do all of these things step by step, like slowly, I hope that we won't make any mistakes, and therefore I only have to do it once. I think that in the end is going to save us the most time if I just take it very slow.
Torch, solid block on top of that.
Okay, solid block on top of that. We can do that. There we go.
And turn it on.
And turn it on. Okay, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
So it looks something like this. Make sure this comparator is on subtract mode only. Now,
make sure it's on subtract mode only. There we go.
Now what you want to do is remove these 3 blocks here. And
those 3 blocks there. Thank you, Love Gosu, for the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
A solid block there.
Solid block and another repeater. Where is that? There we go. Ooh, is it almost break time already? We have ads coming in 11 minutes. We had a raid come in right as the ads were starting. So I think I'll do the breaky, and then I might put on a little video. And then I'll just run to the bathroom and like stretch and stuff, but you guys can watch the Movember video. Solid block, breaky, or breaky. Sure, breaky like this.
We'll repeat on 4 ticks.
4 ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, wait. There we go.
Here, and another one on 4 ticks.
Okay. Oh, I heard that go off, so I think I... Interesting.
There. Now, come behind the solid block, remove it.
Come behind the solid block and remove it.
Place a redstone torch.
A redstone torch. We need to go get that. Ooh, I didn't mean to... Can you imagine there's people that like actively understand how all of this works?
With a solid block on top of here.
That like make these designs and then, you know, like actually know what they're doing. Was a very nice day. I love that though.
And repeater.
Hold on. I missed something. We're building an automated moss and bone meal farm. It's kind of like math. Yeah, I don't understand that either. I used to in high school. That's true. It is just different functions. That is fair. That is fair. Plumlo, let's go. Thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the coconut roll. I appreciate it. I really want to make an effort to learn redstone next year. That makes sense. I think to me, learning redstone, I'm not even joking. In my brain, it has the same position. I think I would like to learn redstone just as much as I would like to learn Chinese. I genuinely think it would be awesome if I could do it. At the same time, I also think I don't have the brain capacity or the time to actually learn it.
Place a solid block, remove it. Place a redstone torch with a solid block on top of here.
Yeah.
No block.
Okay, on top of the note block. There we go.
And repeater. Place a comparator here.
A comparator in between. Thank you for setting up that roll, Esther. Thank you, thank you.
With a solid block on top.
With a solid block. Some blocks I should not put back in the chest every single time. I feel like the solid blocks we're gonna need a whole lot more. I might as well just move some things out of the way. I think I need that one. No, that one, because that's the silk touch one, just in case. No. There we go.
3 redstone dust and
a
repeater.
A repeater. Okay. Let's get those. The 3 redstone dust and the repeater. That's a last repeater, so that should be that redstone dust. Let's go. And a repeater.
4 ticks.
4 ticks as well. Okay.
Here, so it looks something like
that is what it looks like, I think. I think that is correct.
that. Now place 2 solid blocks on top of the observer.
2 solid blocks on top of the observer. 1, 2.
And carry over this.
Okay. Hold on. Did he put one on top of that corner?
4 ticks here, so it looks something like that. Now place 2 solid blocks on top of the observer. And
no, he skipped that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then he made that too tall, right?
Over this line of blocks.
He did. This is going to be such an ugly farm. We're really going to have to like hide this in something.
Making it too high. Place 2 blocks here and another one here as well. Stand on the sticky pistons and place a row of trap.
We're going to do the trap doors. I got the spruce trapdoors. I'm assuming that will be fine. And then he opens them, I think.
Doors like so.
Yep.
And open them as well. Place water buckets here, miss a gap here, miss a gap here, miss a gap here, and then get your...
Okay, so he in the tutorial said you need 2 water buckets. That's technically a lie. You need more if you want to do what he just did, but fine. We can refill them. Oh no, you can obviously refill. Okay, never mind. He was actually right. You can refill. I don't know. I'm trying to. No. That one. God dang it. Trying to get the source block. There we go. Okay, so you do in fact only need 2 water buckets. That backfired. Yep. Yep. Just a little bit. Also, Zavia, welcome in. I hope you're doing well.
Solid blocks and place a row on top of.
Okay, on top of the trapdoors. We can do that. Yes, thank you. Good shout. Let me actually do that. And then I'll do BRB because I don't want anything to happen while we're on break time. And then I think what we're going to do is I'm quickly going to go here. I am going to open a second YouTube thingy. I'm going to quickly go grab my link because I think it would be nice for you guys during the break, instead of like going on a BRB screen, to watch a little Movember video. Although then the Movember video runs during the ads. Actually, maybe I don't like that. Although, no, we'll watch it when I come back. I will prepare it though. I will prepare it so that it's ready to go. Because I really wanna watch a Movember video with you guys together. But we can do a giveaway during the break. I have a giveaway for Enchanted by Nature and a giveaway for the Sims tree. And considering that we're making a moss farm, I think Enchanted by Nature is actually pretty nice to do a little giveaway for. So I might set that up so that you can join on the giveaway. Sims for PC/Mac, EA app. And then it's Enchanted by Nature. It will run for 15 minutes again, and a winner will be picked automatically. So the winner should be picked when I'm already back from break, but then you guys can enter that giveaway. You can do that now. You can type !cowplant to enter. And like I said, it's a giveaway for the expansion pack Enchanted by Nature, which is the fairy pack that we also tested out here on stream. This is very kindly given to me by the Sims, who, next to yesterday doing a huge donation to Movember, have also been incredibly supportive by giving me a bunch of DLC codes to give to you guys to you know, make this charity month extra special. And you guys also unlocked a bunch of the Sims tree giveaways. So I'm doing one today and I'm doing one on Sunday, on the last day. The Sims tree giveaways are basically a year-long premium subscription to The Sims. So, or sorry, to The Sims tree, not to The Sims, to The Sims tree. I forgot a word in that sentence. And I am going to quickly see. I think this one would be really nice to watch together. I'm just going to pause it really quickly. Jesus, that was loud in my ear. Turn that down a bit. I have the video ready. I think we can watch this together when we get back from break time. The ads are going to start in like 1 minute, but the ads are only 3 minutes, so I think I'm already going to go on break time so I can run to the bathroom and stuff like that. When we get back, we're going to watch a Movember video. It doesn't take super long. It's like a 1.5 minute video, and then towards the end of stream I would like to watch another Movember video, because like I've talked about with you guys, I love being able to show these videos because it really shows, like, you know, literally shows you visually, but also by other people. It's not my story, but like actually people that are working on these initiatives, what Movember does. And I think it makes it very tangible where all of this money goes. And I think that's important. I think it's good for you guys to understand what the charity does and how much difference it can actually make when we do a fundraiser like this, how much that's going to help people. So we're going to watch that when I come back, and then we're going to continue with our build. But I feel like we're doing pretty well. Like, I think we're halfway through the tutorial, and so far things are going pretty well. So fingers crossed that this will actually work out nicely. But I'll talk to you guys in about 5 minutes. Don't forget to also stretch and hydrate and stuff like that. And then I'll see you after the ads. BRB. Hello. I think the ads are over. If all is well, I hope you guys had a good break. Small reminder, if you're interested in winning The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature, you can type !cowplant in chat. There is about 7.5 minutes left on the timer. So feel free to still enter. I know we're in the Minecraft category and we're doing a Sims giveaway, but it's part of the fundraiser. I think it would be a nice moment to, like I said, watch a little Movember video together. So let me pause the music for a second. We're gonna go here. Let me know if the volume is good for you guys, okay? I can put it on large. No, not full screen. What is the thing? Hold on. That one, theater mode. Okay. Oh yeah, it's almost Happy Thanksgiving. I forgot that it was Thanksgiving this week. You can't hear that. Why can you not hear that? I just unmuted the browser and it still didn't work. Okay. Also, that's a good shout, by the way. Trigger warning. This video does mention suicide. So if you like, not like super specifically or in depth, but obviously Movember does a lot of work for mental health, and if that's something that doesn't really vibe with you today, if you're not in a good mental headspace, feel free to mute the stream for a little bit, or come back in like 2 minutes. The video is 1.5 minutes, so then I think you should be safe. But just to give you the heads up, if you want to, you know, not in that brain space today, that's also completely understandable. Let's watch it together.
Globally, a man dies by suicide every 60 seconds, with young men and boys being particularly at risk. And I don't know about you, but I think enough already. So let's take the fight to where we can have the greatest impact. Out here on the hollow turf, where we learn team spirit, camaraderie, and the resilience needed to get through tough times together. We know that team sports has the power to positively shape the mental health of a generation, with those who get involved experiencing a 10 to 20% reduction in mental health issues. So let's harness that power with Ahead of the Game, an evidence-based program teaching mental health literacy to athletes, parents, and coaches. Taught us skills. Yeah, skills. Skills encouraging young people to connect and support each other, ensuring they prioritize their mental health as much as their physical health. And here's where you come in. Your support is vital. With you, how we deal with tough times changes forever. Seeking help and support becomes a show of strength. Helplessness becomes having people to turn to, and well-being becomes better understood. But only with your support. Help advocate for real-world change. And join us today.
I'd always thought of myself.
That's the next. We're gonna watch another video later in stream today. I always really like that one video. I feel like I like every single Movember video. Every single time we watch one, I actually talk about that I like that initiative. But I've actually mentioned this specific initiative a couple of times where I told you guys about how they connect with local sports clubs and stuff, and work with a younger generation actively. And I think something that I'd forgotten, but now that I'm watching the video again, is they're using a word that I think is very, very important and very strong, and that is emotional literacy. And that's like being able to communicate about your emotions, not just feeling comfortable to do so, not just being in a space with people around you where you have that opportunity, but literally knowing the right words to have that conversation, is something that is definitely not necessarily present everywhere. It's not like a skill that everyone learns from their parents or their caregiver, because if your parent or caregiver is not emotionally literate themselves, they don't know how to express that properly. It can be hard to learn those things. So I love that they're actively working, not just with the people in the sports clubs, like the kids that are participating, but also the coaches and the parents and like the people around it, to basically build up that whole system, for eventually a younger generation to grow up in a space where they can actually talk about their emotions and they can actually ask for help and stuff like that. It is super important and helpful. And it's like, I don't know, stuff like this, because it's in a playful way. Like, it's not in a way where they sit these kids down in the classroom and they're like, so let's talk today about how to talk about sadness. No, they incorporate it like into something that they already love, like their sport, and they incorporate it into the people that they already spend time with, like their coaches and their parents and stuff like that, which I think is a very smart way of doing it, because it genuinely helps people to learn about it in a very, like, a natural way, rather than, you know, trying to study it, because I think that doesn't really work in a situation like this. So yeah, this is one of the another like example of what Movember does, and where money like this goes to, for them to be able to run these initiatives to, you know, help them to reach out to them, and stuff like that. And I think that's really cool. That just makes me, that stuff makes me happy. Also, about 2 more minutes to enter for that giveaway. Like I said, the winner should be drawn automatically. And I'm gonna go, and we're gonna go back here, and then I have to make sure that you guys can hear it still. There we go. The giveaway is for Enchanted by Nature, The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature, and you can type !cowplant if you want to join.
The trapdoors. Place redstone dust across the top.
Okay, I can do that. Oh, sorry, we don't have a giveaway command, Senanor, but because I change the giveaway basically every stream, I don't have a command for it. But it is for Enchanted by Nature. No! Huh? That was on 4 ticks, but why did that... Oh, was that the water that broke loose earlier? I also moved this one, and I don't know what it was on earlier. Shit. Oh, that's annoying. Then I'm gonna have to go back in the video and see where he placed that, how many ticks that was on, because I accidentally changed it. I changed it by 1. Yes, almost. Can we get some drum rolls in chat? I literally typed drum troll. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's go back. I think he placed it pretty late. Right? Yeah, because here it is not there yet. I think. Ooh, I see all the drum rolls. I see all the drum rolls. Let's see who won. Ooh. I didn't mean to do that. No. Mama Sim Streamer, congratulations! Congratulations for winning The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature. I'm gonna send you a code here on Twitch. Hold on. I'm gonna go in here, and then I'm gonna send it to you in your Twitch whispers. Let me know if you've seen it, but congratulations. Hold on. Oh, you guys can see that page. That's not great. I just realized. Can you see that? Can you see my Twitch whispers then as well? Lol. Hold on. I forgot that I was sharing my browser in that little screen. I didn't realize it would grab everything. But I sent you your code. There you go. There you go. Now we can turn it back on. But thank you everyone for entering. You got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And I have another giveaway for the Sims Tree Premium for a whole year later in stream today as well. So stick around for that if you're interested.
Block and repeater. Place a comparator here with a solid block on top. 3 redstone dust. Now place 2 solid blocks on top of the observer and carry over this.
Wait a second. Oh, it's this one at the end. Okay, so I am almost in the right place. Hold on. It's that one. I think it was 4 ticks. I'm pretty sure.
A solid block on top, 3 redstone dust, and a repeater on 4 ticks.
Yes, it was 4 ticks. Okay. That also explains if I touch it once that it would have gone back all the way. So that is correct then. I was placing the redstone dust. That's when I accidentally fucked that up, and I realized that repeater was broken.
Yeah, so it looks something like that.
The only thing is that on his overview, that one is lit up. Do you see that? And for us, it's not. I mean, the pistons work, but that one isn't doing anything. And for him, it's lit up, and I don't know why. Well, I don't think it's broken. I think something is not entirely correctly working. If I turn this on and off... What is happening here? I think something's going wrong here. Why does that get such a weird texture? Do you see that? Is that because it's sideways? That repeater is blocked? Oh yeah, it is. It is. Okay. I don't remember how many ticks it was on. See, I shouldn't have broken that. That was dumb. He explains it right about here, I think.
Place a repeater on 2 ticks here and another one on 1 tick. Remove this.
Yeah, so it's on 2 ticks. There we go. Okay, so that's blocked, but that's correct then.
Block here, add a redstone comparator, remove these 2 blocks here, add a redstone torch, solid block on top of that, and turn it on. So it looks something like this. Make sure this comparator is
that's
on
correct. Okay.
subtract mode only. Now what you want to do is remove these 3 blocks here, add a solid block there, with a repeater on 4 ticks here, and another one on 4 ticks there. Now, come behind the solid block, remove it, place a redstone torch with a solid block on top of here, no block.
Did I place a redstone torch there? He also has a redstone torch on the side of the note block. Oh no, that's this thing. That's this thing. Okay, so that's correct.
Block and repeater. Place a comparator here.
But all this time, for him, this one is turned on.
With a solid block on top, 3 redstone dust, and a repeater on 4 ticks here. So it looks something like that. Now place 2 solid blocks on top of the observer and carry over this line of blocks
okay,
here.
well,
Make
we've
it
done
too
that.
high. Place 2 blocks here and another one here as well. Stand on the sticky piston.
Okay, we've done all the trapdoor stuff and the water. I'm just gonna assume it's still correct. I don't know why it's not on though. Does the note block method still work? I know it was used in earlier versions as a conductive block. This is a tutorial specifically for 1.21 and up. And we're on 1.21.8 on the server. So that it should work, yes.
A lava bucket in the center. Now,
okay, hold on.
place redstone dust across the top like so and place a lava bucket.
A lava bucket in the center. I also tested it. If I click the note block, the pistons will go up and down. So the only thing that I'm worried about is that the this one not being lit up is incorrect, but I don't know why. 1, 2, 3. That should go over there.
In the center. Now,
Does it?
Above this repeater, you want to place a 2 high wall going 8 blocks.
A 2 high wall going 8 blocks. Okay. So we need our solid blocks. Jazz Hands, thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the freaking palm tree and coconut in one go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I could not count there for a second. I meant to redeem palm tree a while back. Well, you did it. You got there.
And you want to do it with this side as well. So what you want to do...
Okay. So... And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Okay.
Now is come to this corner. Go 1 block over. Move
2 blocks down.
2 blocks and this block here. Add a copper bulb there.
Okay, so that's where the copper bulb comes in, and that's also where we should be seeing the copper bulb light up. That is actually next to the other block that wasn't turned on, so I think that could actually be interesting to test. See, it doesn't turn on. I think something's wrong in the design. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. Because that's exactly where my problem is. Because that one should be powered through that block. I think there's a redstone torch missing somewhere, but I don't understand where or why or when. That one is also not on. Also, thank you, Esther, for setting up the rolls. Hold on. Behind that one should be a redstone torch. There is, and that one is turned on. Okay, so that's good.
Torch, solid block on top of that, and turn it off.
And that is set to have only that. Okay.
On. So it looks something like this. Make sure this comparator is on subtract mode only. Now what we're going to do is remove these 3 blocks here, add a solid block there.
Remove the 3 blocks, have done that. Put a solid block there, have done that.
With a repeater on...
A repeater on 4 ticks, we've done that as well.
4 ticks here, and another one on 4 ticks there.
Another one on 4 ticks. Is that under... I think I did something wrong there. Hold on. No, that is there. That is there. I did do that correctly. See, this is why I don't like doing redstone tutorials. Because as soon as something goes wrong, I don't know how to fix it.
Now, come behind the solid block, remove it, place a redstone torch.
Okay, but for him it goes off as well.
Here.
Okay, so that's good. Okay, so the fact that that redstone torch is not on is correct. Also, I want to sleep. We're just slowly retracing our steps. Seeing why things are not working.
No block and repeater. Place a comparator here.
Okay, so above the note block and the repeater, I've done that as well.
With a solid block on top.
Okay.
3 redstone dust and a repeater on 4 ticks.
Where is my redstone dust? Because that should go on there as well. So 3 redstone dust with a repeater on 4 ticks.
So something like that.
But all this time, that one is turned on. When does that turn on, though? Because now it's not turned on.
Another one on 1 tick. Remove this block here, add a redstone comparator, remove these 2 blocks here, add a redstone torch, solid block on top of that, and turn it on. So it looks
When he turns it on, that isn't on yet.
something like this. Make sure this comparator is on subtract mode only. Now what you want to do is remove these 3 blocks here, add a solid block there, with a repeater on 4 ticks here, and another one on 4 ticks.
That's where it turns on. Do you see that? So it is this one. That is supposed to create a full circuit with the note block, but it doesn't. So the note block could be the problem. Like when I place it, you do hear the pistons go off. I am so confused. I wish there was someone who knew a lot about redstone who could explain why this doesn't work. Also, where is my copper bulb? There. Because that one should be powered through that block too. Is deep slate not a solid block? Question. Yes, I am, Nora. Unfortunately, there was a little issue with the Charlotte Tilbury collab that I had to wait for like something to resolve. So is the note block not on the right frequency? He didn't say anything about changing it to frequency. Because no, the repeater needs to be blocked. That's what it looks like in his tutorial as well. So it is supposed to be blocked. Like if you look at his video, that over here, it's hard to see, but it's also blocked. No, but it's not just a bulb. I need that repeater to turn on before the bulb turns on even. That moved one stone block. But not enough, so I think something isn't working. With the bulb, the deep slate would power the repeater. Yeah, but then still, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I think it should work the way that he designed it. But on his note block, he also has like the little display where he can see the numbers, and I can't see that. And I don't know how to... It says harp B. Harp C? See, it moves one. Yes, of course, Torin. Thank you so much for hanging out. So it partially works. Not enough, though, but... Because that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to move the stone, and then we're gonna mossificate the stone. Or does he have it on stone? He has stone blocks. And I just looked it up. Deep slate is a solid block, so it should be working the way that I set it up. I like retraced all the steps and I did everything right. So I don't know why it's not working. But I'm assuming he creates a little circuit here. But I don't know why it doesn't work. I mean, that also doesn't power that. He's building on dirt as well, so he's using the same materials as I am. Basically. So that's why I'm really confused. But I think the problem is way before the step with the light bulb here. The problem already happens with that repeater not turning on, which happens basically when we create this whole little section over here, like this little circuit. That's where things go wrong. Because for him, as soon as he places the one that goes into the note block, so the one that is below this one, as soon as he places that, that one turns on. And that doesn't happen for us. Can you stand in the same place as the YouTuber? Not entirely, because we have some stuff, but there you go. Now I'm in the exact spot as him. And I'm pretty sure I've done this right. So I don't know why this isn't turning on. Because that should have turned on like, I couldn't understand Redstone. Also, hi, Steph. Welcome in. No, it's honestly, Redstone is pretty complex, especially if you don't understand it. Like, even if you're following a tutorial, as soon as something goes wrong, I don't know. I don't see how that repeater can turn on there. As soon as he places this block, it turns on. So I was assuming it was conducted through the note block. Like, I can show you quickly. Hold on. I can even move this. We can quickly go here. Hold on. Oh, hello. There we go. I can show you, like, when he plays. See, it's turned off over here. That here you can very clearly see that this repeater is blocked.
There, with a repeater.
It goes like this.
On 4 ticks here, and another one on 4.
I mean, we could try. That's the only thing. You saying that it might be in the wrong direction? No, it's in the right direction. That one is in the right direction. And the other one, I think, is also in the right. Oh my god.
4 ticks there. Now,
do you see how that, like, oh, sorry, you can't share links in chat. I'm assuming that's what you tried to share. You can get the pitch frequency on the side of the note block. Oh yeah, I know, but I'm on a server where we can't just add mods. Could it be a game version difference? No, this is Java 1.21, which is what we're on. I know how Vanilla Tweaks works. I'm just on a server where I can't add mods by myself. Yes, it's going to be an automatic moss farm. So it shouldn't be a game version difference. This is like specifically one that is supposed to work for this version of the game. We are on 1.21.8. It's a resource pack. Okay, but again, I'm on a server where I can't just add mods. We have rules. So yes, I know about it. I understand it. I know that it's a resource pack, but then still I can't just add it. Like, that's not my rule. It's just part of the server program that I'm on. Can you show which video it is again? Oh, you mean this one? I can put the link in chat for you. Hi Charlotte. Hello. Okay, so again, it's turned off. Doesn't do anything.
4 ticks here, and another one on 4 ticks.
As soon as he puts like it on 4 ticks, it turns on. Do you see? Or like second he change, like he places it, doesn't do anything.
On 4 ticks.
As soon as he changes the tick speed, it also kicks off the pistons. It doesn't do that for us either. So now I'm like, the observer is placed correctly, but maybe we should check that block over there to make sure it's correctly placed. It's the placing down that causes that. Oh, but there's a delay because of the tick speed, so therefore it takes a while. Can you show your thing again? Yes. Hold on, sorry. It needs to adjust sizing. There we go. Yes, Charlotte, I'd love that. Found it? Really? You know what is wrong? Your repeater that's turned off is the wrong way around? No, it's not. I'm sorry, but it's not. Also, I'm quickly gonna sleep because I don't want a creeper wandering in and blowing up. I'm sorry, but it's not. I checked. I can show you. Look. The one on the right. Which one on the right? Oh, wait, a repeater. Your repeater that's turned off is the... That one is the wrong way around. It is. Oh, it is. Oh my God. Thank you. See, how does such a small change make such a big difference? Okay, thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much for helping me out. I'm so happy I did this on stream. I would have never been able to figure that out. Okay, so then we have to quickly go back to like where he covers that up. He basically goes like that. And then we have the redstone dust on top of it. Like so. And now... Hold on. Yes! It turns on! Oh my God, Thomas, you are the hero of the day. Thank you so much. Shippies! Yeah, can we get some applauses and W's in chat for Thomas for figuring this out? Okay. Thank God. Now we can continue. I mean, I was already pretty proud that I noticed something was wrong. Because I noticed early on that that one... Like, imagine if we had built the whole farm and we would have then realized that it didn't work. So I was happy I noticed it, but then I was incapable of fixing it. So then we have to put this back. I think the too high wall went all the way until there. Okay, we have done that. We have done that. Okay. That block, the copper block. Okay. Okay. Hold on, because we closed that up, but we shouldn't have. I stream once a year on average. I love that. But let's go. Yes, everyone go follow Thomas. Redstone genius. Okay, that turns on, so that looks good. Okay. Let's freaking go. You have a question? Yes, go ahead. Thank you, Hollow. Good shout. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. But go ahead, Jenny. I hope you're doing well. And also Skyfeather, welcome in. Okay. Okay, second note block. Incoming. Let's go, Thomas. I love that. Yes, of course. Of course, yeah. Black Friday week is crazy for people that work in stores. So go get your rest, Charlotte. That sounds like a great idea. That sounds like a great idea. No block? Let's continue. Also, I'm purposefully not using my shovel because my shovel is so powerful. I would definitely remove too many blocks. Observer. And what else did he need? Oh, dispenser. Oh, that's where the bone meal is gonna go. I remember this from watching skipping through the tutorial earlier. 5 weeks of Black Friday? Holy shit, that's wild. That is actually ridiculous. Like, that's like 5 Fridays. I love that. No. Definitely not ignoring customers. You would never. Oh, there we go. Observer, and then hold on. Then it's the dispenser. Oh wait, that needs to be 3. That way. A piston. Okay. I didn't bring the piston, so let's go grab the piston. There we go. I'm literally checking prices for a single product every day, hoping it gets cheaper. No, but that's fair. Like, that's the problem. I understand wanting to shop on Black Friday because, like, some things can get pretty expensive, so it's just really nice to get the discount. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. Yeah, I totally agree. They can go so fast. I'm not Jenny. I'm very sorry. I don't have time to commit to another series. I really wish that I had time, but I'm already doing too many projects at the same time, and considering it's such a ginormous series, like such a ginormous project, I just realized that it would be impossible for me to do. So unfortunately not. But I'm excited to see other people play it. There's already people who said that they're going to play it on YouTube, so that's going to be really fun. But yeah, this tutorial, like Minecraft tutorials, I look at this, I'm like, oh, it's only a 5-minute and 50-second video. And then I'm like, oh, we have been literally building for 2 hours at this point. You started it, let's go. I hope you're having so much fun with it. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. What the heck? I really appreciate that. Thank you for your Prime. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Okay, so this is where we're slowly going to get into the part where I think I want to change things, and that's going to be... Luckily, I'm not changing things about the redstone design. I'm basically changing things about the hopper going into this dispenser. Because there's going to be like an automated distribution. Also, hi Noah. An automated distribution back to this like thing. Why am I doing it this complicated? I kind of do want to fill it up fully initially though. Do we have enough bone meal? Let me go check. I know that we have some bone meal here, and I know that we have a bunch of skelly bones. I don't want to use all of them, but... Because if I fill it up now, I think we can get smart about this with the hopper system, so we can basically have a separate input chest for this compared to where our bone meal is going to come out. I think I'm smart enough to think about that. You have a first founder family. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Okay, let's see. We have more here. Okay, so we basically have 4 stacks already. So we're definitely going to be able to fill up that thing. That's going to be fine. That should do it. That should do it. Okay, let's go. Because I think with that much bone meal, we should be able to go for a little while so that the farm can run long enough to generate new bone meal. Yes, enjoy, Charlotte. Enjoy, enjoy. Okay, this contraption definitely is going to need a build around it because, oh my god, it's looking ugly. It will be functional, but ugly. In the beginning. Oh. I don't want to talk about how somehow I missed that it was 9 slots and not 6. Let's pretend that I totally knew that, and we absolutely did not have to run back a second time. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling a bit dizzy. I hope you feel better soon. I think we got most of the redstone parts out of the way now. I think the most difficult part we've done. So it's just like little bits and bobs left, and then it should slowly start to work. I'm so happy Amber did like 1 million trial chambers because we got so much bone meal from it. Okay, 1 stack won't be like a full stack, but I think that's okay. Is turning it on. Currently making a moss farm pretty and only thought of turning it on when you talked about the bone meal. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Like just while you're building around it, make sure that you let it run. Okay. Let's also go sleep again because I'm still not looking for creepers to come blow up my build. I don't know. I feel like it was, for a second it was frustrating because I didn't know what was going wrong, but now I feel confident again. I feel good. Just over 2 hours to go. I can't, still in awe that you're actually doing that. Okay, so we fill it up. Okay, a moss block there. Let's get that. Yes, we did. Well, Thomas did. Thomas did. Absolutely freaking fixed it. Pillar up. There we go. Okay, well, that will turn to grass again. Behind the piston, you want to knock out these 3 blocks. So there. 1, 2, 3. 3 blocks. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna have to go up again, so I'm gonna quickly have to go through this, but that's fine. Then we're gonna do the hoppers, I think. Yeah. So this is where he's doing something where he basically creates sort of like a closed circuit, which I think I want to change a little bit, but let's first follow the tutorial so that it's functional. And then when I actually know it's functional, let's then start changing things. 1, 2, 3. Let's do a little test. Oh, I can't, hold on. I can't reach. Okay, never mind. I'll just trust that I placed the hoppers correctly. One, two. No, wait. It was supposed to be these. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I need to go one more. But I need my pickaxe for that. There we go. Yeah, so this is what he does. What he basically does is like I said, he creates that full closed circuit where everything that goes into the composters will turn into bone meal, go into the hopper system, and feed directly back into the dispenser. But considering that I actually want to keep some of the bone meal, I think what I have to do is it's gonna come over here and then go into those things. So I actually want the hoppers that are underneath here to feed into chests, and then I'm gonna put a manual chest here that allows me to put additional bone meal back into the farm if I need to. Faye, thank you so much for the $1.02. Let's freaking go. I see you saw the 2 cents talk in chat. Build the full tutorial and then we can adapt. Well, the thing is, this part I actually understand. The reason I understand is because Sev was talking about it in her video and she talked about how she adapted it. So there we go. Stamp on my arm for you. I knew someone would get triggered by the 2 cents. Faye did. But I feel like with the hoppers, it's I don't know. That part of the farm, I feel like I genuinely understand. But we can do as you're saying. The problem is it becomes more annoying to change the hoppers afterwards. Does that make sense? But we can follow. We can follow first. Yeah, so he talks about how it automatically feeds into it. I do think I'm gonna be annoying. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna be that person. Because I actually want a double chest. It's gonna be right over here. Is this smart? I don't know. Am I doing it? Absolutely. That hopper is gonna go into there. That hopper is gonna go into there. And then that one's gonna go into there. That means that we're gonna, the one change that we're gonna have to make is that we have to get a chest that feeds into that ourselves. Which I'm gonna place now. I'm expiring the warranty. I know. Help. No, that's the wrong block. Hold on. I meant to put a hopper. Okay. So now anything that will go into these hoppers will go in here, will go into that chest. So that's going to be our chest where bone meal comes in. And that's going to be our input chest. Are you going to put in all the bone meal that goes into the system yourself and taking all that comes out? So what I'm going to do is basically what I want is the moss farm to generate moss and a ton of bone meal. Eventually, I'm going to notice that it's going to run out. Like I'm going to have to put part of it in here. But I would actually like for it to not get stuck in the hopper system, but for me to put like a lot of additional ones in here. Main reason being is that we are going to need a lot of bone meal outside of the moss farm as well. So I'm not going to need all the bone meal. Like if you do a moss farm, you know how many azaleas and carpets and everything it generates, like so much. So I'm thinking that if I'm able to manually add this, I think that would be nice. I might have to like add some additional hoppers so I can actually move this chest over here, because I think this is technically part of the farm. I just realized that. Hold on. I'm smart. I'm realizing things. Do you see that? Because that is where the farm is going to end. So I don't know if I answered your question just now. Let me know. I think I'm going to have to make an extra hopper though, which is fine. Did the chest go into the hopper? Really? Oh, oops. I think I got it back though by breaking it again. No? I didn't. Thanks for telling me. But because the dispenser is full, it couldn't go into the dispenser. So that's actually a good test. Now I kind of want to test really quickly. I'm going to have to dig this open so I can get to the dispenser. If I take that with bone meal and I put it in this chest, okay, it does go into the hopper. It ends up in the dispenser. Oh my goodness. Look at me. Oops, I didn't mean to place that there. So proud of myself. And I think because this is like technically outside of the farm together with this chest, I think that should be good. Question. Okay, that is empty now. If I make that a double chest, will both... If I go like that, both of it is connected to the hopper, right? Well, this isn't really redstone. I feel like if you start saying that... Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. If you start saying that hoppers are redstone, then I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we definitely need to go make some more chests and hoppers because I basically used some extra ones. And I think this chest, the one that we have as our input chest, we're going to have a little less storage than he has in his tutorial. Because basically this middle row, we are going to use as an input. He does have hoppers feeding into that. Well, I mean, we can put I just realized we can just put chests on top of this. And then still have the hopper. Then that's just a singular chest. There's no like storage beneath it. Okay, that could be interesting. I just know that we're going to have to make some more chests because I just abused some of my chests and hoppers. So let's quickly run back to the storage room. And make them. I don't know how many I need to make extra, but I'll just make a whole bunch because chests and hoppers will I actually think I have some hoppers still left in my redstone chest, so I'll just grab those. Yeah, I have 6, so that should be good. I don't think I have any chests left though. Yeah, no, I need to make those. Luckily, I did a little spruce chopping session the other day. I chopped down all of our big spruce trees. So we now have a ton, and I can make a ton of chests. There we go. And I can just put that back in there. Redstone isn't just stone that's red. No. Redstone is a block in Minecraft that basically works like a computer motherboard. It transmits information or signals that you can then use to automate things in Minecraft. And I'm saying that is the most simplified explanation of what redstone can do. There are people that do genuine magic with redstone as the dust. But it's that I like the little dots that you see here. This is redstone dust, but these are like redstone computer compartments. Like, you know, that's how that works. So it's multiple things. There, like redstone basically is it consists of a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of materials all together. Okay, so that's gonna okay. So then we need to go here. I should have probably grabbed my shovel, but yeah, redstone, like redstone, if you look up like proper redstone builds and stuff like that, people make crazy stuff with redstone. It's actually wildly impressive. Actually, I think that block needed to stay. Oh. Yep. Yep. That's okay. Hello, I got stuck on the block. We need to go like that. And then we needed to do the hoppers into it. Someone building with elevators. Yeah, elevators can potentially be redstone. Although there are also elevators that are not redstone. To make it more confusing. Okay. I fucked up. I just realized. That should have been one back. Or does he put singular chest on top of it? No, he definitely puts double chest on top of it. Dang it. Redstone confusing? Never, surely. No, actually, it's really easy to use. I think everyone can use it. Like, you don't really need any brain cells, to be honest. It's very straightforward. Okay. Now I think I did it right. Bam, bam. And then we have the chests on top of that. And then we have the hoppers going into that. Bam, 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 bam. Kapow. Let's go. You know what? I just had a thought. What if we put a composter over there as well? And then that composter... Oh, hold on. I'm going to have to make... We can still automate the farm. All we have to do, it's just going to be a slower input. So, you know what? I'm not going to get rid of the manual input. I'm just going to make the manual input a bit smaller. So we can still feed manually into it, but I'm going to add another bone meal here. So that one will go down. And then part of the bone meal will still automatically get filled. Just not everything. We can like help the farm a bit if we have leftovers. That's what's going to happen. I don't have another. Yeah. I'm going to have to go make another composter. Don't you guys love taking trips to the storage room with me? Isn't it fun? Also, this is my llama. My llama's name is Sherbert. I hope you enjoy that. Huh? Oh, no. Oh, I think the server is about to glitch. Did you see that? Yeah. I called it. I knew that was happening. I was like, something's not right here. So I can go to the storage. I know Waystones is so nice. We do have Waystones on the server, but we have a little bit, like, it's a bit limited. As in we don't want people to like just warp everywhere all the time. Also, thank you for the follow. This can be just a Minecraft server. Yeah, there we go. This has been happening quite a lot lately, where the Minecraft servers lose connection. But we're good. Luckily, Minecraft sort of auto saves. What do we need? We needed slabs and planks. Is 2 enough? No, what do I need? I always forget. Composters. Oh, it's only slabs. Okay. I always mix up the recipe for composters and barrels. I don't know if I'm the only one who does that, but it is annoying. Your Twitch keeps crashing on me. Oh no, is that just my Twitch or is that Twitch in general, Sally? Because my stream is fine, as in on my end. But it would be curious if it's only my stream. But I'm sorry, that's really annoying. That's not supposed to happen, obviously. That is not supposed to happen. Okay, composter over there, hopper into there. Okay. Oh, I messed up the storage. I was correct earlier. Oh my god. Sorry, I have to fix that now. It frustrates me. I was correct earlier. That looks so much cleaner the way that he did it. The Halloween pumpkins, aren't they super cute? I like them a lot. So they go like here. And then we have the hoppers feeding into them. Oh, that's going to be annoying to add. There we go. And then we have these chests sitting on top like that. That's what I messed up. There we go. And now I can fill that up again. I think we can fill that up as well, but let's see. Yeah, okay. He fills it all the way up. Wait, he just placed that on top of hoppers. Oh, that's the hoppers that go here. I was like, what do you mean? This can just be filled up. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we need to fill up everything that is above here. There we go. We can fill that up. We can fill that up. So basically, this is going to be the chest where all of our bone meal ends up. This is going to be all of our storage, and this is going to be the chest for our bone meal input, like back into the system. I think I can add some signs, like explaining to people how the farm works, just in case. But I think this is already good. Okay. Well, the trapdoors in the water thing is working. But no, it doesn't work. Because no moss is being generated. Yeah, there's bone meal in the system. Like, the entire thing is filled up. But the thing that I feel like is not correct is that it should be generating cobblestone. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, no, it worked. It worked. It closed. It should be generating cobblestone. And earlier, it did that on one block here. Did you see that? Like, the piston should be moving the dirt. There's cobblestone. Oh, there's cobblestone up here. The lava is gone. Yeah, I think that happened indeed while debugging earlier. The stone went up, probably. So I need to get another bucket of lava, which luckily we have a lava farm. Let's go to sleep first, though. More common than you think. Yeah. I wasn't like, I would have honestly been low-key pretty surprised if that worked in one go. Yes, the lava basically, that's what we want though. We want the lava to become cool and create stone. However, we didn't want it to go upwards. We wanted it to go sidewards, which I think should be okay. Let's actually see. So it's 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we should turn it on. I'm also thinking why I can't run. The big space. Yeah, but it will, that's the whole point. It will turn into stone. Because basically what it will do is that part that we built back there with the lava and the water, that's a cobblestone generator. So on top of the sticky pistons now are stone blocks. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the freaking 11 months. What the heck? I can't believe it's been that long already. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. But basically, if I understand it correctly, there should be cobblestone here. By turning it on, the piston should push it out. So like these blocks will get pushed and turn into stone. Eventually, that stone will turn into moss. Because I think you can technically mossify, dirt doesn't mossify. You need to have stone, I think. Is there a moss block? Yes, it's underneath here. It's under the ground. So let's try it now. The problem is I don't hear the pistons going off. There goes the lava again. Yeah. I don't have free cam. No, it's the one mod that is not allowed on the server. Yeah, so it goes up. And the stone is supposed to go out. But why can it not push the dirt blocks? Because it's supposed to be able to. Is this the fairy tale theme? Wait, what do you mean, Marilyn? Is this the fairy tale theme? You mean the music? Oh. It's called Dragon Force, but it's okay if it's lo-fi. I don't think that will help. I think, out of curiosity, if we remove the dirt, do you think it will push it out? Question. Do you want me? We can try. Like, it shouldn't, but... That air gap needs to be there, though. Is that dirt in the video, or did he place moss in the square? Good question. He doesn't talk about placing moss in the square, and it looks like here it is dirt still. He says cover it up with grass. but then he changes, like he slowly changes shot. Thank you, Esther, for the uptime reminder. Good shout. I don't know. I want to try and finish this farm if I can. Like, we're so close now. Do you see there is stone there, by the way? I think that did get generated. Let's place a new lava bucket and let's test again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it needs to go there. The thing is, the sticky pistons go up. Oh, that's the point. So the sticky pistons are supposed to go down, basically dragging the stone blocks, and then the other pistons are supposed to push it out. Now it works. But the mossification is not working. Question is why? A comparator was broken? Oh my god. I want to have it so that the trapdoors stay open. Oh. Something was broken because that's the moss block. I think there was something over here. Yeah, there were 2 comparators, I think. But I don't know where the other one went. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, the gray ground is good. We want the gray ground, but now we want it to turn to stone, which makes sense that it didn't work if the comparator broke. So let's see what he puts in the floor there. Oh, wait, it's a little earlier than this. Yeah, so it's a comparator, but where is the other comparator? Because we have this, we need to place it like that. That turns on that one. There was a comparator over here as well, I think. Yeah. So that one got lost in the sadness of it all. Maybe into one of the chests. That could be funny if it accidentally ended up in a hopper. I don't think so, but you never know. We do have a dirt block that ended up in here. I mean, no, I think... Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it ended up in a chest. I think we just lost it. The one thing I don't get, he says that there's an air gap over here. Ah, wait. So bone meal gets this. Anyways, okay. The air gap there should stay, but we need a comparator here. Can one float away? I saw a thingy when the water turned on. Oh, yeah. It could. The red and black thing on the left side. It is somewhere. I can see it on my map. You guys are right. Huh? Oh my god, it went underneath. Thank you. See, that's another reason why we love the mini-map. Okay, but now that we have all the stone, that comparator should go like that. It's turned on. I still have a feeling like it's not going to work. To be honest, I'm not going to lie. I don't think the dispenser is doing anything. I feel like something there went wrong. And we also, I don't know if I took too many redstone torches. I don't remember that. Trigger it manually. Where was it again? What do you mean with trigger it manually? Then the dispenser is, where is it? It's below this, I think. No, that's the hopper. Oh, the dispenser is underneath this. Put a button on it? Yeah, but that would be in the way of the farm, wouldn't it? Yes, the dispenser is filled. The dispenser is filled. I didn't forget that. Look. A lot of bone meal. And that hopper is like feeding from there back into the dispenser. And is the bone meal also in one higher? There is nothing higher. That's a piston. I'm quickly gonna go. Yes, the dispenser is the right way around. I checked. But he says there should be an air gap. I don't understand why how the air gap is supposed to work. Can we slap? Hee hee. Yeah, we can get a button. I can go get that. Ah, yeah, of course. Sometimes Azalea's girl on the moss block, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Where does the bone meal create the moss? So if you put a moss block in stone and then bone meal it, the stone turns to moss. We need 30% of the people online to sleep. So if Bobby Mac goes to sleep, we should be good. I think 2 people need to sleep right now. Yay, we're sleeping through the night. So then we need to go make a button. Initially, everyone needed to sleep. They very quickly changed that to 75%. Then they changed it to 50%, and now they changed it to 30. And 30 is, I feel like, a good amount. It still means that you have to sort of collaborate on sleeping. It's not just like one person could go to sleep. I would still like it if only one person could go to sleep. I'm not gonna lie. However, I don't mind having like 30%. 30% is fine. Oh, I could have made a stone button. I didn't need to go. Why did I go and run and make a wooden button? But yeah, luckily we don't all have to sleep. I think that would make it even more frustrating. You all sleep together? We do. It's Girlypop. We love each other very much. Although now it's only 30% of us sleeping together. Okay, let's see. If we put a button on the dispenser, let's actually cover it up and then just go down back here so that I can reach the dispenser. It did something. The issue is that the stone is not being mossified. Jelly Stem, let's freaking go! Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Let's try it again. Hold on. I did that, but I didn't really think that through because obviously that could have just grown an azalea. I hear the piston going off. But let's freaking go, a rose. That's amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out that much. That you got to redeem the rose roll. That is a lot of points. I don't see anything happening here. I hear the piston going off. Why do I have a feeling like this all needs to be stone as well? Like, out of curiosity, if I change this... does that work then? So I'm gonna dig myself a little stairway out. So I can just easily walk back in. Nothing happens. No, dirt cannot become moss. Or can it? I actually don't know. I know there's a reason to make it stone. I am really confused. What powers the piston? I don't remember. Yep. There's an observer next to it. There's an observer next to it. That's not placed correctly. Is it? Why is the arrow? No, it's not. That's not placed correctly. How do I get it to look? Hold on. How does he place it? For him, the observer is looking. Hold on. A note block. Okay, we have that. The observer is observing the note block. No, that dispenser is in the right place. Yeah, and then the piston goes there. I quickly need a block there that I can remove later. To place the piston here. And then I need to remove that block again. That went into the hopper, but that's fine. Now it should work. Okay. Let's try again. Okay. We needed to let it do its thing, he said. At least it's creating moss. The water is flowing. I think we need to wait for the whole thing to mossificate. The water isn't getting... I think the water... Yeah, I think the water is too... Well, is it too slow or too fast? I think the trapdoors are too fast, not too slow. Mossificate? What a word. Yeah. That is the result of watching too much Tango Tech. I blame Tango. He mossificates everything. That is on 2 ticks. That's correct. That is on 4 ticks. That's correct. That's on 4 ticks. That's correct. That is on 4 ticks. That's correct. Is that not 4 ticks? It doesn't change anything, though. I just changed it, and it's still... Something that I also don't completely understand is how, like, we're getting all the mossy blocks, like the carpet and stuff, and that will go in there, but how are we actually going to get the moss? There we go. But how do we actually get the moss? I got a couple of moss blocks. Okay, so we are gonna partially have to like manually put that into the bone meal side of things. The pistons are not pushing in new stone again. Ah. Is the... Yeah, there we go. I mean, I don't mind it for now being open. Yeah, the lava was not okay. It is a bit annoying though, so... Did they close? Yes, perfect. Okay, let's quickly toss these blocks in here. We are getting bone meal. We are getting like materials though. So this part is working. That is good. That is good. I think I might eventually put some chests on top of here as well. Oh, that one is not emptying. Why? Because it wasn't full yet. Can I put things in here? Oh, hold on. Yeah, now I'm messing up. Well, that's annoying. Hold on. There's just a little bit of a mess in there. Oh, look, there's some grass. How cute. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to put a chest on top of here. So, oh, well, that chest went into the system. But that should come out here. No, it doesn't. It should go into the hopper because the hopper feeds into... Yeah, there we go. Because then I can just put these stuffs in here. So here is put your trash to make bone meal. Here is grab your bone meal. Here is feed bone meal into the system. And this is just a storage for everything like slowly coming in. I'm just realizing, does this chest block these hoppers? Like if the items flow here, do they still go into the hopper? Does not block them. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So we need to fix the lava again. Slightly annoying, but luckily it's an easy fix. Oh shit, was there redstone on there? I don't think there was redstone on there. Let's get more lava and then it should work. Right? Is the separate input just to get the bone meal? Yes. Yeah. So we have like this chest here is literally, you can't put like, so anything that will flow in here will get turned into bone meal and go into the system back automatically. However, to make sure that there is enough bone meal in the system, you can also put bone meal in this chest. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that and I'm going to put it in here so that it will go back into the system. Oh, I only need one, Kate. I only need one. I'm assuming that from now on it's going to work. Like, I'm hoping that I don't have to do this again. Because now the farm should automatically work. Like, properly. You would have quit the game. I mean... Ah! It works! Look! I mean, it took me 3 hours and 10 minutes with a 5-minute and 50-second video. Now I do feel like the water actually goes a bit too fast. Well, maybe it's not too bad, actually. Yeah, it got fucked again. I think it goes too fast now. So that one was on 2 ticks. Let's put it on 3 instead. I have to go fix it again, look. Too fast water does not do any harm. Well, it gets skewed over here, though. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, too fast stone does, true. Okay, but if I put it on 3, maybe it will work. Let's see. Yeah, the lava is gone again. That, like, we have to tweak it a little bit. I think, honestly, the 2 ticks might be fine, but then the water just doesn't reach far enough. But that was also because earlier we didn't have the proper stonification. Also, it does block them, look. So I'm gonna have to move that chest, I think. Like, they kind of get stuck on the chest. Yeah, now it's good. With the 3 ticks, it does still reach the hoppers, I think. Does new stone get made, though? I feel like now it's not pushing it out again. Or is it? No, it is. Okay, good. We're getting bone meal. We actually are getting moss. Let's freaking go. Let's put that in there. We got more moss. Okay, I'm gonna just put the moss in there. Yes. Okay. Oh my god, this is gonna fill up pretty quick. Like, if we just run this like AFK. Oh my god. AFK a little bit. Oh my god. Oh, and then from this chest, it goes into this chest. So me moving that is dumb. Lol. It got stuck again. Do you see? It skewed the lava. Again. It creates a stone block. Why does that happen? I think the 2 ticks is actually... I don't think cobblestone should be causing problems. Cobblestone can mossificate, right? Because I don't think there's a way to stop it creating cobble. Is there? Oh, it shouldn't cause... Okay, it doesn't mossificate, but it shouldn't cause these problems. But if it doesn't mossificate, then how do we get rid of this? Like, doesn't the whole thing mossificate over time? Or, like, cobblestone-ificate then? It already stopped moving. Oh, I turned the farm off? Okay. Well, I wanted to leave it running. Okay, farm is off. We can think peacefully now. But wait, you're gonna say that every single time that there is cobblestone, I have to remove it manually? That can't be right. Like, why would there be cobblestone? It shouldn't generate cobble. Okay. But it does. Why does it do that? Why should it not generate cobble? Guess it's a speed problem. Okay, but I already changed it back to the 2 tick. So then how does that happen? Maybe it was because I turned the farm on and then I changed it. Am I correct in assuming that? No, the lava should stay lava throughout the entire time. It should create stone, but it should create stone on the layer below, not up here. Like, the thing is, the water should technically not be touching this block. Also, there's a skelly coming close. I don't know where exactly you are, but... Okay, we're moving stone again. Something that I don't get, though, is that it now generates stone, but the items don't get pushed to the hoppers. So, like, on this tick speed, the water doesn't go far enough. Or we just need to chill. Look, now it actually gets here. We just need to wait for it to get pushed out. So earlier it was indeed going too fast, I think. Where is this skelly? I was just about to say, you're shooting arrows at me. Oh, there you are. Oh, how rude. Oh, I'm... Okay, I just killed... Sure. I just killed a skelly with a shovel. That was unintentional, but it was kind of funny. But look, now it's working. And it's like, I think it's going pretty consistently. And the things eventually do end up in the hoppers. We just need to wait for them to get all the way pushed out here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes, occasionally, it does reach. And then they get pushed all the way out. It does if there is nothing obstructing it. Do you see? Like, if it's a clear stone path, it does get to the end. Yes, thank you, Esther. I appreciate it. Oh, actually, good shout. I wanted to do another giveaway. Do you want to do that quickly while we just sit here for a little bit with the farm? I'll let it run for like 10 minutes instead, so we don't have to sit here for the full 15. The Sims tree... I'll start the giveaway. There will be 10 minutes. It is going to be for the Sims Tree, a year-long subscription. The Sims Tree is a special service that actually... I'll rebuild this from the weekend. Can you show me all the timings real quick? I clip it. Oh, right now I have the timings exactly as in the video. So if you use the video that I used, you should be good to go. I'll put the video link in chat, but right now everything's exactly as it is in the video. But I do agree that the water moving the items through the hoppers feels a little inefficient. Oh, look, it's broken again. So it still breaks over time. But it does create stone, though, this time around. The water is supposed to break the moss carpet. Yeah. No, I know that. But the water doesn't reach all the way into the end. What did we hear? Oh, can you hear Scott? I don't know. I'm wearing my headphones, so I actually didn't hear what he said. It's also generating very little bone meal. Which means that if this is already only generating 5 from all of these hoppers, that the bone meal is not feeding back into the system fast enough, I think. Also, then this should not be a problem to add this on top of here. Like, I don't think it got stuck earlier because of that. I did pick up a lot of moss just now. But I'm really confused as to why it doesn't work then. Like, also it generated a lot of moss, but it didn't even generate that much of the other stuff that we need for the bone meal. The giveaway is for a year-long premium subscription to the Sims tree, which is a special family tree service for the Sims. So if you want to enter, you can still do that by typing !cowplant. I mean, we did just get a lot of moss, so I guess that's good. Oh yeah, sorry, you do have to be a follower to be eligible to win. I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Do the azalea trees not bonificate? Okay. I mean, the bone meal is now slowly adding up, so that's good, I guess. So it works, but it like temporarily works because the water doesn't flow properly or not far enough. It is a complicated system. Luckily, I didn't build it. Basically, everything is on 4 ticks right now, except from this one. Oh, sorry. You can only enter once. I think you already entered Russia. Or not. Oh, no. You did follow. It could be that it takes a while to follow, to actually render. You have like 5.5 minutes left, so you can try a little bit in, you can try again in a little bit. I'm sorry that it didn't work. It should work now that you're following. Did you get it to work? Well, almost. So it worked for a little bit, created a whole bunch of moss, and then it keeps breaking for some reason. Is there not a chart that we could look at? A chart what? For what, Tub? Ooh. Oh, apparently I didn't have more stone. Well, that's awkward. As long as you feed the monster its lava, it keeps working. That is true, but it's annoying that you have to replace the lava like every... I don't know. How long did it run for? 2 minutes? That shouldn't happen. Just gonna get more stone quickly so I can replace the whole thing. I just don't understand how the stone turns into stone. I think it gets pushed up. But the only reason it would get pushed up is if it can't be pushed out. Because otherwise it's the server, and oh boy. You mean like as in it's server lag that is causing it to not work? I mean, this still is going way faster than producing it manually. So it's still good. We could also read the That's infuriating. You have to be kidding me. Where's my... There we go. Let's go find one stone block. Danny! Thank you so much for the $5.01. Hold on. And Wicked. Were the alert were they broken? Or did you guys actually donate at the exact same time? That would be wild. That would be wild. Hold on. Thank you guys so much. No, you literally donated at the same time. That is hilarious. I love that. I love that. Thank you guys so much for the $5.01 and the $6.89. Now making it 16,255 and 1 cent. There we go. 2 mustaches on my arm. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for wanting to donate. That means a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You were gonna fix the sense. Yep. I thought that much. Okay, come on. Surely there is like a little hole in the ground somewhere where I can just grab 1 stone without having to dig down. Okay, hold up. I know of a hole in the floor actually. It's back here. Let's just get 1 stone. 2 stone, also fine. I love this landscape, but there's so many random holes in the floor that sometimes it's so annoying. Okay. But Thomas, do you think that could actually make a difference? Like that could actually be the problem? Like the server speed being an issue? Because that would really suck. Then I guess we're just gonna have to fix it every once in a while. Okay. I was so optimistically saying, no, I don't need more lava. It should be fine. I know the timing of the donations. That's why I was literally thinking like maybe they got clogged up or something. It's either server software mods or timings. Yeah, okay. Maria, congratulations for winning a year-long subscription to the Sims tree. Let's freaking go. I am gonna send you a cheeky little message here on Twitch. But congratulations. Let's go. Hold on. Let me open a little conversation. And then I'm going to send you a message. So important for this one is that it's not a code that you get to redeem. I'll send you like a little instruction because they basically have to activate it on your account specifically. So I am going to send you a message with an email address that you can send an email to. You wanted this so much. Let's freaking go. I love that for you. You basically email this person and then you can tell them like what email address your account is linked to, and then it should basically give you access to it. But thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just empty my inventory of all the shit that I don't need. Put it in a little chest here. Just so that I have like my tools a little bit organized. Make sure that I didn't lose anything. Okay, now we're good. Let's try this one more time. Just see how it goes. Let's see how long it can run. It's exactly 10:30 now. It already got screwed immediately. Do you see this? How does that happen? Hold on. No. Okay. Water. It does actually block them. Look. I had a feeling that it did. And then you guys said that it doesn't. Could it be that the pistons are out of sync? Nope. They're all down. Look. Or all up, actually. Right now. So that means that they would start. Oh, either because of server lag or repeaters like that. Like as soon as I turn them on, they go out of sync, you mean? I guess technically that could be the case, yeah. I mean, it did produce a little bit before it broke again. Oh, that's not the right place. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what I wanna do with that. So let's get rid of the stone. Then we place... Wait, now the thing is open. I don't actually know if that matters. Let's try. I place that there. Yeah, we can see the stone being generated underneath it. So as soon as I turn it on, the sticky piston should pull it down. The other piston should push it out. They don't seem out of sync. They seem pretty consistent. Now it works. It generated cobble again. And that's because I see why it starts generating cobble. That's because something happens up here. Do you see? It just stopped flowing. So it does go out of sync, but I think the problem is up here somewhere. See, it generated stone here again. It does push them up, so I think the pistons are... Ah, now it flows there again. Interesting. Okay. It worked perfectly when we turned it on, but it gets out of sync over time. That's interesting. Does that give you information, Thomas? Also, hi, Starship. Thank you so much for the 16 months. You get to go to DreamHack. What the heck? Let's freaking go. Also, hi, Amber. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yes, it is almost time to get to sleep. 100%. Okay, so it is a server delay breaking the piston cycle? I don't know. Like, look, as it starts, it goes super well. Like, water actually pushes well, now it's not in sync anymore. Look, the water now doesn't push everything out properly, although the stone still gets pushed. So that's good. Now, it got out of sync. Did you see that? That trapdoor also didn't open on time. Yeah, it generated a stone block. Lava's flowing there again. So it goes out of sync. That is the problem for sure. We just don't know why. Yeah, there it was out of sync again. Although now it seems to be back in sync. Nope, it generated 2 stone blocks. Do you want me to do that, or do you want... Oh, sorry, I was about to say. I think it actually is. That's a chunk border, right? Isn't it? That's actually good. Oh, okay. Stone generation is all within a chunk, so that's nice. Is it? Oh, the whole stone generation, you mean? Like, yes, okay. Yeah, the chunk border doesn't go straight through this. I understand. There's definitely something happening here. Yep. You saw that correctly. That is a very smart and bright observation, Amber. I can't believe. But look, when it works, it creates a ridiculous amount of moss. The bone meal part isn't going as fast as I would have liked, to be honest. I don't know how much bone meal there is still left in the system at this rate. Like, I'm just going to feed this back into the dispenser because I think we're going to need it. But I'm not going to lie. I do not know how to fix it from here. Like, I don't know what to do because the pistons are getting out of sync. Because I think that's what happens because the piston doesn't push it out and therefore it gets pushed up. And then it creates an issue with the water because then it generates stone or cobble. That's the one thing that I don't understand though. So the lava is flowing here. Sometimes it generates cobble in this corner. Sometimes it generates stone. Does that mean the water is getting pushed up? Can you show all the repeaters real quick? That will help me compare later. Well, some of the repeaters are under the ground, so I can't show them all to you, unfortunately. I think there is a repeater here. That was the one that was placed the wrong way initially. Hold on. That is not on 4 ticks, but that I think should be on 4 ticks. Imagine if that is literally the problem. We don't have free cam, no. We're not allowed to have that on Girlypop, you know? Okay, hold on. So, I want to see. It's the one that he places right after the note block. Hold on. I'm not even kidding. I think that might have been the issue. That one was on not on 4 ticks. Let's see if the water at least reaches the end now. So far, so good. I think this is the longest it has ran without actually breaking. It looks good. It looks a lot more zen. I feel like bone meal is feeding into that, so that's going back into the system. This is our... Didn't happen. Bone meal's coming in here, so that's good. Items are coming in here. Does this mean I get another shout out? Yes. That is the second time you've fixed our farm today. I'm not even joking. Like, that's the second time you check. It's the same repeater as well. You were the one who figured out that repeater was backwards. And now you're the person who figures out that that's hilarious. Okay. I'm just going to take a couple of these things. Sort of. I think we should be able to feed some moss back into, like, this generates moss like crazy. So we can feed that back into this system as well. There's some chests in here. Oopsie. To generate some more bone meal, I think. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make an extra hopper. Wait, I think I have that still. I think I have one more hopper because I need to get another input chest. That isn't blocking the hoppers. And then I'm going to make like a neat little system with signs for everyone who wants to use it, because otherwise it will get really confusing on what should go into which chest. So we're going to have a hopper feeding into that one specifically, I guess. And then we're going to have a chest sitting on top of this. And then we can just dump stuff in here and that will go in there and that will feed into that. So that should be good then, I think. It's working so well. It's generating so much moss and other stuff. Also, Amber, do you want to know how I knew this was a thing we could do and why I wanted to do it? Thanks to Sev. Sev made this in her own Forever World thing. Oh, we're getting so much bone meal! Mossificate, exactly. Okay, just because we used quite a lot of bone meal, I'll feed all this bone meal that we've made so far back into the system, because we used quite a lot to troubleshoot things. Okay, I will definitely have to put a build around this, because as you can see, the whole thing is pretty ugly. I know, it's really satisfying that it works at the end of stream. I'm so happy we figured it out. I'm so happy because I would have probably felt like pretty shit if I went to bed and like this wasn't actually done. But look at it. Yeah, I'm gonna make it pretty. I'm gonna put a build around it. That is basically just gonna cover the thing and gonna look cute and gonna have like a nice little entrance here, and then I'm gonna put signs with all the chests so it's like easy to find where all of the stuff goes, because basically everything from the farm gets collected and goes into these chests, but like they're not organized. It'll just go everywhere. This is the chest where you can put things in if you want to make additional bone meal, and this is where you can get the bone meal. But look, yes, I want to do a moss related building. I don't know exactly what I want to do yet, but obviously we have this one right next to it with a moss roof already. But I'm so proud, guys. I did it. I built a not super easy. I mean, it's not extremely complicated, but it's also not super easy. But let's be real. I did that. Well, we did that because I could not have done this without you guys. But I can't believe it actually works. It's so satisfying to see. This makes me really happy. It is so satisfying to see it like ploop, mossificate. You know what I just realized? I forgot to record this on flashback. That's unfortunate. Oh, it looks so good. Okay. I have adored my own build enough to turn it off. There we go. Okay, there's one little thing stuck here. Oh my god. That was on for so short. Look at how much moss we got. Like, normally it is such a painful process to get, like, you have to do all of that mossification manually. And it is super annoying to do. We got almost a stack of bone meal. What do you want the moss for? We want moss and bone meal to be building with. Like, the most of it. I see what you did there. We're making a Last of Us themed build. So we really need a lot of moss and bone meal to get all the plants and stuff. Okay, because I am me, I need to clean this up. I can't leave that here. I'm already leaving this abomination of a build. That is very functional, but needs to be decorated. I hope that tomorrow during my potato day, I'll have some time to work on it. I do have to do other things as well, though. So, the most of us, the last of moss, exactly. Well, hopefully not the last of moss. Now we have plenty. You got the moss out of that joke. I can't believe you guys. You guys are impossible. Okay, I'll put the copper bulbs in the light chest. That can go in the redstone chest. Oh, I could have put that in. Well, never mind. That can go in there. I'm gonna be a couch potato too. The action for Switch games. Wait, hold up. What do you mean Switch games? What do you mean Switch games? Esther, you have to tell me now. Switch games at action? That's very dangerous knowledge, okay? I shouldn't be knowing those things. I should not be knowing those things. That's going to be the end of me. I definitely not need to keep my... What? They sell a few Switch games for $7.95? That's wild. Ooh, where are you gonna go, Thomas? That reminded me that I forgot to order my groceries. Go order your groceries. Yeah, but I mean, okay, so listen, Black Friday is a thing, but the shop that Esther is referencing is like a shop that sells everything for super cheap. Like, it's like a dollar store. Imagine the dollar store selling Switch games. Work related. Ew, yuck. Okay, I think chat, my abomination of a farm will get decorated later. I might do that either tomorrow on my couch potato day or otherwise if I have too much work to do, because even on my couch potato days, I still work just in my potato mode. I will either build something around it or I will do that on the next Girlypop stream, which would be, in fact, on Sunday during the final stream of Movember. After we finish the Sim Shell challenge, I'm basically going to go into Minecraft and we're going to do some building. So yeah, if you want to come hang out for that, that's where I'll be. I can't type. Exactly, Rotato mode. Yes, that is 100% me. That's gonna be me tomorrow. I do have a Pilates class in the morning, I'm afraid. Let me double check. That's my last time though. From next week onwards, I booked my Pilates classes in the afternoon, so I don't have to get out of bed crazy early. Well, that's what I was thinking, Esther. Maybe I'll pop by on my way home. Just I'm gonna check on their website quickly, like what they actually have. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for watching me build this redstone farm. Which definitely was different. I don't think I've ever done something this complicated, one on stream and two all together. What was the website for what, Alma? Sorry. For the games, it's a Dutch shop, so I don't think, I mean, I don't know if you're in the Netherlands, but otherwise it would be Action. Also, Otter, what the heck? Thank you so much for gifting us up to Joy. That's really, really kind. Also, did I say hi to you out loud? In my brain, I saw you come in and I don't think I said hi out loud, but it's really good to see you. And thank you so much for gifting that sub to Joy. That's really, really kind. I hope that Joy enjoys all of the subby perks. Thank you so much. That's really, really, really sweet of you. I think I know who we're going to raid. We're going to go say hi to Soph. Soph is also on... Well, no, she's not on Girlypop, actually. Soph is doing her hardcore solo world, but she is playing Minecraft. But Soph is on Girlypop. So she might not be playing on Girlypop right now, but she is part of the server, and she is absolutely lovely. So let's go say hi. She's one of the team captains as well. So I think that'd be really fun. So yeah, thank you, Esther, for putting the Discord and the socials and the VODs in chat. I will be live again on Thursday with the co-working stream and on Friday with the sponsored Charlotte Tilbury stream. Unfortunately, it didn't happen today, but that just means that we have something to look out for on Friday. I'm very excited for it. We're going to do a makeup look, and then we're going to unbox makeup and then do Genshin. So I think that's going to be fun. I think that's going to be cool. Whisper Rosannatxt to the cashier at checkout. Exactly. And then see if you get a discount. What game world? I actually don't know, Yule, what the other teams are doing. Can you get any cooler? Well, apparently I can. It's going to be my very first time playing Genshin. The reason that we're playing Genshin is because the collab is between Charlotte Tilbury and Genshin. I don't know if it's a secret, but at least I don't know it. I don't know if we're supposed to know it from each other. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do Friday. You know what Prismarine is doing? Okay, yeah, you can say it. I'm actually curious. I'm actually curious. Let's see. In the meantime, I'll set up the raid. Okay, Stardew. That makes sense. That was like I feel like Stardew is definitely an obvious pick. Like, not like to say that it's a bad pick, but it was like an obvious one because I think a lot of people immediately went to, oh, that would be a really good pick for building a block, like doing pixel art in Minecraft. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we also liked it, but we very specifically said, let's not do it because everyone else is going to do it. So like we basically said, let's not, because everyone else is doing it. Yule is like, boring. No, Yule's all team honey, and I love it. However, we are rating the team captain of Pismarine. So, you know, let's be careful. But we're going to go say hi to Soph. Thank you all so much. Boo! Boo, Pismarine. No. Oh, that's so mean. We are so mean. No, let's be nice. Let's be nice. If you guys are going to come along on the raid, sorry, I just grabbed the raid message for myself again. I know that it wasn't earlier in chat, but feel free to copy paste one of the raid message. You can use the ones with the emotes if you're subbed to the channel. Otherwise, you can use the ones with the regular emojis. Thank you so much again for hanging out with me today while I was doing this very complicated project. I'm very happy that we managed to finish it and that we have a functional farm that genuinely, I don't know, that just feels like the stream was actually complete. We did that. Team Horny raid, let's go. Let's bring all that horny energy in here. But like I said, I'll be back on Thursday, and I'll be back on Friday, and I'll be back on Sunday. So 3 more streams this week if you want to come hang out. You guys are the bestest. I'll talk to you later. Have a great rest of your time zone and your potato day if you're also having a potato day tomorrow.